Welcome to
Let's get it.
Puro Pinche Sports. I'm your host, Jose Arza, and today I'm joined by Humble James and Trey Parker. What's going on, fellas?
What's goody?
Same thing, different day, baby.
Exactly, bro. Bro, playoffs are basically kind of about to start this weekend. Regular season already ended. We got the play-in tournament right now.
Yes,
Actually,
sir.
Lakers and Pelicans are on it as we speak. But what time better than now, right, than to go ahead and talk about some basketball and get some
That's,
predictions in because there's a lot to talk about, James. I know how much you love basketball. That's your love.
that's my passion, baby.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Trey, how are we feeling?
Good, bro. Good. Just ready to get the game started.
How do you feel overall about the season? Like now that the season's done, are you sad about the Spurs not making it as far as we wanted to go, or are you excited for the playoffs? How are you feeling overall?
No, man. I mean, we kind of expected that. Obviously, we put a little higher expectations on the Spurs, but we kind of expected that to happen. The biggest thing is the growth and development of our team was pretty impressive, especially towards the late end of the season.
Yeah,
That's kind of exciting. Obviously, Wimby's growth itself was fucking awesome to see. So it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good season. I mean, I said about 2 or 3 seasons, so I'd say next season and on we should be chilling. Um, as far as the regular like other teams, man, I mean, it was a good season. There were some surprise, people like obviously the Pelicans were a good team, but them being in the play-ins right now, that was kind of impressive. And then a couple other teams here and there. So it's been a good season, man.
oh, for sure, man. And really, what we should embrace out of this is that for the most part, a lot of the best teams out there right now are for the most part healthy. And I think
Yes.
that's going to keep the entertainment for the postseason, right? Because sad to say, sometimes postseasons go when the best players of certain teams go out. Like last
Yeah.
year, Kawhi started hot in the first 2 games against the Suns and then went out. And obviously, we got injury concerns again with Kawhi right now. We got injury concerns about Giannis, so we definitely got a lot to like break it down right now again with all that. But overall, right now, play-in started. I mean, we might as well get into that right now. It's the Lakers, Pelicans. James, obviously, you're heavily invested in LeBron James and hoping for success, even though he is winding down his career. How are you feeling about the game right now? And overall, who do you got winning this matchup?
I have LA winning just off of experience. I feel like it's one of those come and take it games for New Orleans to kind of set themselves in a position to just grow and go forward, man. You know what I mean? It's like it's one of those things where, like, let's show we can beat one of these teams. Although LeBron is on a tail end, they still got some youth. You still got a prime Anthony Davis. So for a young squad like that, if they can go and dethrone somebody like LA and put themselves in a position to just go forward from there and ride that momentum, I think this is one of those games. Um, But I like that LA fought to get back in. I mean, they didn't have to fight too hard, but they're on the plus side of right. So it's a good thing for not only for LeBron but for just what I'm saying, for his legacy. You know what I mean? You don't want to have one of those down and out seasons where he just losing and then you don't know if he's coming back or not. You know what I mean? Like he's already said he don't know if he wants to do the celebrity tour or he wants to just ride it out and disappear.
Yeah.
So, and I'm happy with what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was even happy with the Spurs. Like, it's not the season that everybody wanted, but you saw, like, you guys, because I'm gonna say I wasn't a believer. I'm gonna
You
say
weren't.
you guys, y'all got to see what y'all were vested in and what y'all were really proud to stand on. Like that kid showed out, man. Like freaking unbelievable. Like he's different. So with those being my two teams, just like I was happy with the season, and then I'm just happy with the new faces and the fresh looks of the NBA. Like things are a little, it's different. You know what I mean? Some of these young teams that we don't expect to be where they are, OKC, Minnesota, even Dallas got to turn it around, and they're running a two-man tandem that's scary as hell. So it looks good, man. The playoffs look like it's going to be really, really exciting. So outside of how these play-in games go, I'm actually excited for this part of the season.
For sure. Trey, obviously, there's people out there in the media that believe the Lakers should go ahead and lose right now. Now, last I checked, they had a 12-point lead because if they win tonight, they played the Nuggets in the first round. And they lose, and if they win, again, if they win against the winner of Kings versus Warriors, then they get the Thunder. What is your best course? Should the Lakers just go ahead and win now, get in, or should they risk it and just play the Thunder?
Option B. Don't get me wrong. Thunder is still scary, but dog, what Denver's doing, man, insane. So I would say risk it for the biscuit and try and not get that Nugget seed.
But wouldn't you want to get them early, right? You get a few days off. Like if you win today, you get till Saturday, so you get 3 days off. You get
Sometimes
to recover.
sitting ain't worth it, bro. Sometimes sitting ain't worth it. Look at the first 2 seasons of the NFL every year because people sit out on freaking whatchamacallit in preseason.
That's the same way I look at it. I look at it as like when you face them and you deal with it. But on the backside, I know if you're trying to be strategic, good Lord. If you're trying to like see, okay, I can set this matchup up, I can set up that, but it doesn't fall in your favor. It really doesn't. So, and my thing is OKC, yeah, they're younger, but they're no pushover either. Like
that's what I'm saying, bro.
They're sitting where they're at for a reason. Like even if they can't beat y'all, they took on a handful of other teams that dominated. SGA is no punk. Williams is no punk.
And there's a young squad too.
Like they got a squad and they're very well coached and they're young. Like you don't. Either way, LA faces it, they're dealing with a young team.
It's true.
You're either dealing with some runners or you're dealing with a big dude that you can't slow down. So pick your poison. Like, do you want to go against a 3-headed monster in Denver with Jokic in the post and he's facilitating and Jamal Murray, and then you got to worry about AG jumping from anywhere and everywhere? Or do you want to take on a young OKC that's going to run up and down the court and just kill you with fucking energy? Like, that's what they're going to do. So it's like either way it goes, they're fucked because they're old. So like,
could easily be.
Made it to this point, just play it out and go for whatever where the chips fall, man. Like, I don't like that banking on. I don't like that banking on. Like, okay, we're gonna lose this one and try to beat the next one. Hell, what if you lose the next one too?
That's what I'm worried about. Like, I don't want, like, if you lose today, like you've had close matchups the Lakers have against the Kings and the Warriors all season long.
Yeah, all season.
There's no guarantee. Like you've beaten the Pelicans 3 out of 4 times.
If you ask me,
averaging 25 points per game.
Dog, if you ask me, the Kings or the baby Denver Nuggets, you got Sabonis and you got what you call it over there. You're not ready to deal with that, man. Like those kids ball too. And then you know what Steph and them gonna do if he get hot, shit. You might as well close the shit up. Like, like your best bet is hoping Draymond do something stupid and Clay can't hit a shot. That's your luck because that little light skinned kid still gonna do what he do at the end of the day. So, like I said, for me, it's just win, bro. Win and let the chips fall where they may, and go out there and play your best ball. Like that's it.
I think for overall, Trey, I think like right now we see the records, right? Like between the first and 10 seed, I think there's like about 10, 12 game difference. Right, there's not really like I think 56 is the highest the first seed got, and 46 is what the Warriors got. So there's only like a 10 game difference there. So really, you can't risk a one and done, right? Imagine like we're football fans. Imagine if we hate those one and dones sometimes where our team like we're the better team, but we just got that one game where it's just like ass and shit. And the Lakers, we've kind of seen what they've been. After the in-season tournament, they've kind of been mid. I mean, so I don't know, Trey.
I get it for sure.
I'd be a little worried right now from the Lakers, obviously, either way. So, but I mean, they're looking good right now. They're winning
at halftime by 10.
Yeah.
Well,
my thing for them to even continue to flow, bro, they have to like. The guard play has to be phenomenal, man. It sucks to say, but D'Lo and Reeves got to bring it every night for those guys, bro. Every night. If those guys don't bring it, man, chalk it up, bro.
No, I agree.
You never know what Anthony Davis you're going to get. You know LeBron's going to shoot probably 15 to 20 shots, and it's too late in his career for him to be having to be the guy. Like, He can be the facilitator and he can be the distraction, but he's not supposed to be the guy. I need Anthony Davis to come out there and assert himself, bro. Like, assert himself. Like, be a dominant big, bro. I mean, defensively, offensively, just get yourself going, man. Block some shots, grab some boards, dunk on somebody, and
well, you're not gonna like his current stats right now. 6 points, 2 for 7 with 8 rebounds. You're not gonna like those stats.
That's what I mean.
Old man Braun leading the team with 15 points.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like, dude, who's the big on the Pelicans? Who's the big?
Technically, it's Valanciunas.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't face guard this man and go crazy.
To be fair, Valanciunas is not a scrub. To be fair,
I mean, he's not. I mean, but he plays his position. He plays his role. He's defensive. He's like, I mean, he's not a great defender, but he's a big body and he's a big blow. You know what I'm saying? Like, pause, no diddy, but you feel me? Like
that's been the trend the last few weeks, Trey.
I know.
Like he has to be that. He has to be that guy, bro. And I mean, he's just slow-footed. He's not able to hang with Anthony Davis first step. So to tell me that he can sit out here and hold this guy at 6 points, bro, that's bad. That's absolutely bad.
Well, I'm telling you, AD was missing a bunch of easy bunnies right now, so it's just like
I'm telling you, man. I'm like, where's this talk? Touch at this dude.
Not only that, did you see that one that he lost the ball and then tried to tip it to Reeves in the corner and went out of bounds? And James was like, dude, grab the ball, like play it.
I'm just like, I don't understand, bro. Like, to think this was the same kid that was paired with Boogie Cousins and they were going crazy.
Oh, that's something.
Like, I was like banking up, like when the Warriors, like, I don't know if y'all remember that game when like the Warriors were like creeping into their prime. I want to say it was like the I think we played them twice in 2 years, like San Antonio before Duncan left. In like the playoffs, and everybody knew they were coming. And I think this was like
we played them in like 12. It was 2012. It was before.
I would say someone right there, and they had to go and play the Pelicans. Dog, and Anthony Davis and Steph Curry went crazy. I'm talking about put on like this whole, like, bruh, where is that Anthony Davis at? That's all I want to know. Like, this dude used to be like all over the place. Like, all over the place. Like, I'm like, bro.
No, it was 2013. Okay,
I just hate, man, because everybody like, and I'm not saying it's not LeBron's fault because I know he does demand a lot, but dog, why everybody just give LeBron and die? I think Kyrie was the only one that stood his ground, man.
No, Trey, feel free to disagree or agree with me on this one. I feel like everyone just goes, and it happens the same thing. Like right now, we're seeing the NFL with Mahomes. You just expect greatness, so you kind of like take the foot off the pedal yourself. You get what I mean? Like,
yeah,
we see guys that we thought were like good or decent with other teams, then they join the superstar. And then they expect, oh, well, he's just going to carry me to a title or to a championship game. And it's not always guaranteed, right? Like,
no, definitely not. I could definitely see that being a thing. And it's kind of funny too, because, and I'm not saying he was a full scrub, but D'Angelo Russell is kind of the opposite, right? Like he wasn't that great. And then he joined the Lakers and he's actually been doing very well, especially this year, like, so it's kind of funny to see those superstars kind of fall off, but then the guys that are kind of role players kind of amp up a little bit. So it's kind of a catch-20.
Well, the last time D'Lo was like the face of a team was in Brooklyn, and that was
that's
like pre-KD, pre-Kyrie.
That was a long time ago. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of interesting to see.
Yeah, and then, I'm talking. I said this is like, I mean, because like Kevin Love said, it is hard. He said it is hard. He said, when you're out there with somebody like that demands so much attention and, it's going to be ball dominant, it's like you just have to be ready to answer the bell. And he was like, I mean, it's different. I mean, even Dwayne Wade said it. Like, he was like, dude, you know what I mean? Because, like, him, I think Udonis has him, and him was talking about it or something like that. And UD spoke on it on Gilbert Arenas' show, was saying, like, how hard it is he was like telling Dwayne Wade was like, damn, I don't know how hard it was to be a role player. Like, I know I'm gonna shoot the ball 15 times a night. but y'all have to go out there and do everything y'all supposed to do, and y'all don't know when y'all gonna get the ball. Y'all just got to be ready. So just to think, like,
James, but remember this. This is exactly what we were talking about last week, the whole AAU thing.
yeah,
These guys are so used to being number ones in their own like little team and whatever that when they're being asked to be a team player and go down to a 2, 3, 4, or 5, they're like, like that's exactly what my explanation was last week about the Spurs.
yeah.
These guys didn't have a true one. Like they would follow Devin, Keldon, whatever, but they didn't know like who was going to step up to be that guy. So that when Wemby came in, it was just weird. And that took that, they try to say to be the number ones. That's just not the case. But we'll move on from this because we just spent too much time on this one game, one series. So we also got the Warriors and Kings tonight. This might be the final week, Trey, that we will see the big three Golden State Warriors together.
Wow.
Love, peace, and chicken grease, bro. It's been fun.
Hey, Trey, explain to the people why you feel this way.
Bro, first off, 2 words. Fuck Draymond.
Yo.
Let's be realistic here. Fuck that dude.
Yo.
2, don't get me wrong. I got love for Curry. I'm kind of over Clay being big-headed. I'm kind of just over that. And it's ironic because I'm sure people felt the same way with the Spurs when they started doing their run. Everybody feels like that against that team, or I should say opposing fans of that team. So I'm over them. Bye.
But isn't it sad kind of the way they're going out, right?
Oh, for sure.
A lot of dynasties go out like so feeling good, but this
they've definitely gone on a downhill slope fast.
Okay, you gotta take that smile off your face. You gotta show at least a little. Like,
this is horrible.
This is so bad.
Damn, you fake that smile just like Jackson Mahomes does.
Golly.
James, Sacramento Warriors, they had a series last year in the playoffs. Obviously went 7 games. It took a big game out of Steph in game 7 to really seal the deal. But the Kings are, you could say hungrier, but they're also injured. Yeah. Like, what are really their realistic chances to like come out of this on top? They are playing at home, but really, like, can they light the beam one more time, even without a Malik Monk, the 6th man of the year, or Kevin Huerter?
I think they can. I think they just can't rely on that 3 ball. I think that's what they're going to miss between those two. But I also do think they'll still clean up. I think, man, it's crazy that Sabonis is one of the best passers we have in the league right now, him and Jokic. But I do think they can get the job done, bro. Like, I just see it as, like you said, the Warriors is on a downhill spiral. They're fighting for their life. They're fighting for their last hoorah, like you said, with the 3 of those guys. You don't know if they're gonna be together. You don't know what's gonna transpire. Like, like you said, it does suck, man. I'm like, as a fan of basketball, for me, it sucks because you want to see tandems like this kind of stay together and ride it out, or you just want to see the sacrifices being made across the board, for those guys to kind of pass the baton. But what they tried to do was win now and win so much now that it kind of, I think it ruined what they had as far as kind of creating that culture to go from vet to new star to like carry that on. And you see that kind of was the thing with Jordan Poole, but then it's like the success started to get to him, and like they created that atmosphere of like, I don't want to say like an enviousness, but that's kind of what transpired. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Guys felt disrespected with KD, and then they embraced it, and then the whole saga with him and Draymond happened, and you pass that on. Then the saga with him and Poole, and then Clay gets hurt, and then it's like a money deal, and now it's like I'll take the minimum. So it's just too much going on, and then with the fact of them losing their GM and trying to bring in a new core, I think that kind of has a lot to do with it as well.
That GM was smart. He knew this team was about to collapse, and he got out as quickly as possible.
Yeah. So like I said, when you're like, it's just a culture thing, man. And I think they created one, but it didn't sustain. Like, they didn't create a foundation on top of that culture. I think that culture created was a success culture real quick. And I mean, everybody just struck while the iron was hot. So,
Trey, what is next for Klay Thompson? He is a free agent after this year. He still thinks he's worth some good money, but obviously his play hasn't backed it up this last few years. Obviously, he came off an Achilles and ACL. They still won a chip, right? Their last chip 2 years ago, but at this point, the Warriors are not going to pay him, and I doubt he's going to take the minimum. And even recently on the Draymond Green podcast, he said that this year's been a real struggle for his mental health. And so being put in the bench and all this other stuff, where do you think Klay goes?
Honestly, he could go to a couple places. Would it be wrong to say the Spurs? Honestly,
that's what Marco said last week.
Because low key, like he would be a good spot up shooter for us if we go out and get him on a kind of lower deal and then get a badass PG. Sure, we're right in it, boys.
Get a Russell Westbrook.
Telling you, actually, I wouldn't be mad at Russ coming to the Spurs, honestly.
Guys, we're getting too old with those two.
No, because think about it, bro. He can mentor somebody young that we draft or that we
I've been saying that for the longest.
He could mentor somebody. He's very experienced, and he's still very, very good at his job.
Still got like 3 or 4 years left, bro.
Just saying. Yeah, I would put a 2 or 3 year contract. All good. I'm actually a fan of that. I really am.
He's not injury prone.
Yep.
I don't need him to score points. That's what Wemby's for. Yeah. You got a shooter in Klay. You got Vassell.
And he's also very explosive in the sense of he can easily make plays if he needs to.
Yep.
Like I said, James, I'm all for that. I love Russ as a player, actually. He's one of the biggest ones that I'm sad that he didn't get a ring.
Yep.
I'm gonna say that. Go ahead.
Come to the Spurs in like 2 years, get a ring, and he retires. It's a great career, Russ.
Well, then we're really speeding up the process, and I mean, we want to get there. I know we want to get there, but we got to take it easy.
All it takes is a few pieces, brother.
That's it.
And it can happen like that.
And you still got the draft.
Damn, James, you have an earthquake over there? Or what's going on?
Actually, we still have.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't we have 2 first round picks next year's in the fall?
Yep.
So the next few years, I was looking at the other day. So if the Raptors land outside the top 6, we get their pick.
This year?
Yes. So we'll have 2 first round picks. And we could have had 3 if the Hornets were actually good, but they weren't. They were like protected 1 through 14.
Yeah,
they're automatically in there since they're like the 4th worst record in the league. So, so we're not going to get theirs. But
I'm saying, bro,
if we're lucky, Toronto gets out of the top 6, we get their pick, and we'll have possibly 2 top 10 picks.
Dog, that would be so stupid.
What do you mean outside of the 6?
So they're protected from 1 through 6.
Yeah.
So if they're lottery,
lottery. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I'll be honest with you. If there's a good player out there that a team's maybe looking to move on, like, hey, hear me out. Y'all talking about Russ and Klay. I'm like, they're too old, injured, prone, and all this other stuff. Look, what if instead, and it's just a name, it could be anyone else out there that we might suggest. We have 2 first round picks. We don't use it on a point guard because maybe that guy we want is gone. Damian Lillard might be looking for a new home. Giannis Antetokounmpo may be looking for a new home. But we're gonna be talking about them possibly leaving if they exit out the first round this year.
I'm not sure Giannis leaves.
I don't know about that.
I'm not sold on Giannis. I'm not sold on Giannis leaving. I can see Dame for sure because of like one, but I don't. Well,
I mean, you could think about other names. I'm just saying out there. We got 2 first round picks. I don't know if we could do that the same way football does. I don't know if we could give up both. I don't know how that shit works. I could be wrong, right?
Yeah.
I know we can't do it consecutive years, so I don't know about. But just throwing out there, we could maybe trade one of those picks.
I would love a Dame with the Wemby.
I know Wemby would be.
I know Milwaukee wouldn't mind if we had the 7th overall pick because they don't have any first round picks this year because they gave up a lot for Dame. So maybe, So maybe they wouldn't mind getting the 7th overall pick and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Maybe we'll see. I
But
don't know.
how quickly do you think they would throw in the towel if they lost in the first round?
What is it? The third year, second, third year, second.
What would be the
The
second?
game, second year,
Yeah.
and both times decently early exits.
Well, this is his first year with Giannis, so
Is it?
The first year, I thought it was the
yes,
second year.
it's only the first year, guys.
So who lost last year? Who did they have last year when they lost?
Drew Holiday.
Oh shit!
Well, I swear I thought it was another
Bro,
year.
I thought they
Bro,
had
y'all skipping years in your mind, bro. What's going on?
Wow.
I thought they had 2 years already. I'm not gonna lie.
That's how long the basketball season is. Y'all thought years went by on this shit. No, it's only the first year.
I ain't
You're
gonna lie.
wrong, brother.
Bro, I really thought they had multiple years already. That's crazy.
No, they've only had 1 year. And so, I mean, anything could happen. I'm just throwing a name out. Right?
Yeah.
There's other people out there, obviously. Donovan Mitchell might become available because he might not want to stay in
I
Cleveland.
don't think I like Donovan.
Yeah, I'm just throwing names. I'm not saying that that's the guy. we're
Yeah,
going with.
I know. I'm just spitballing on the names that you're throwing because, like, I think he's reached a level of where he's like comfortable. Like he's a star, but I think I'm not saying the ceiling can't go, but I just think I haven't seen him like take that step of just being.
I'm not a big fan of him. I mean, he's
Yeah,
a good player,
like-
but no.
Well,
I think
he might end up in New York for all we know.
Yeah,
But-
I think he's a great player, but I think he has to play alongside somebody else. I don't think he's one of those guys that can step out and be that guy in the forefront. Like,
Well, who knows? Maybe we'll get Brandon Ingram instead. But let's move on.
B.I.?
I do want to talk about some free agents later on, so we'll get to it in a bit because we got
Let's
a lot
go.
more to talk about. So, who is y'all's picks for Kings and Warriors today? I don't know if I got that from y'all.
Give me the Kings.
Kings. Do we say the Lakers and Pelicans one?
James said Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh, I want the Pelicans.
You went Pelicans?
I want Pelicans. Yeah.
Oh, you want Pelicans. Who do you got, though? Who do you actually got winning? Not who do you want? Pelicans. All right, so Lakers, Pelicans. I got Lakers. Kings. I'm going to say Warriors. I'm actually going to say Warriors because of the fact that they're without Malik Monk and Kevin Herter. I think that's a big deal, especially with Sabonis not being. Sabonis is not a defender. He doesn't defend.
Yeah.
He's one of the worst defenders in the league. So it's like, I'm going to go with the championship team that upset them last year. I'm going to go with them one more time. And then they'll lose to the loser of this game between the Lakers and the Pelicans. Like I said, final week of the Big Three in Golden State. I know Trey will be happy either way. All right. On the Eastern side, we got, we'll start with the 9 and 10 seed. It's the Chicago Bulls versus the Atlanta Hawks. I know everyone has a certain feeling about Trae Young or DeJounte Murray, but I'm just going to throw it out there real quick. The Hawks have yet to lose in the play-in tournament at all. They have yet to lose in any of the games they've had. 3 games in play-in tournaments. They haven't lost one yet. They upset the Heat last year that got them into the 7th seed. So I'm going to go ahead and give them the upset over the Chicago Bulls, and I'm picking Trae Young and DeJounte Murray to get the job done and send DeRozan to an unrestricted free agency again.
I was actually going Hawks as well.
I'm going Hawks.
Damn, we're all in agreement that Alex's Bulls suck. All right, moving on. What's the 7th and 8th seed over there? It is the Sixers and the Miami Heat. Oh,
damn.
Oh, talk about the NBA finalists last year and last year's MVP. I mean, obviously Joel Embiid missed over half the season, so obviously it brought their there's the wins loss down. So I'll go first, man. I mean, I'll be honest. I still don't know if the Heat have the answer for it, but Embiid, I don't know if he's 100%. So I'm actually gonna go with the Heat to win this one.
I'm going Philly.
I'm going Miami.
I just don't think. I think 75% Embiid is still too much for Miami.
I think that's a crazy stat to say, especially with Bam, right? Because every year we say the same thing, right? We always underestimate a little bit what Miami could do because regular season they're not that big of a threat.
Hey,
but once the postseason comes in, it's legit, bro.
Yeah, no, that's why I said Heat culture is for real. Like they're gonna ball. Like Pat Riley, man, that team, that organization,
the best one in the league, arguably.
Coach Bo ain't no joke, bro. When they scheme. I just feel like greatness is gonna be on. I think this is the Embiid time to Like, go off, bro.
I think the biggest factor, right? Because if Hero doesn't play well and all that stuff, because he's been hurt a little bit here and there, and obviously we saw him hurt last year. But I think the biggest key factor is, okay, if we can maybe slow down Embiid, can we stop Tyrese Maxey? Because Maxey's, now that James Harden's not here, he's the clear number 2 guy. He's a guy who's been doing what he can. He put up, 52 points on the Spurs a few weeks ago. Yeah. So we know that he's hungry and he wants to show that he's a true number 2 guy and that he's the most improved player of the year. So that's the only thing I can see. But really, in the end, when it comes to the postseason, it's just tough to bet against Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. I look at it like this, man. Like I said, the Heat culture is for real. Jimmy's gonna Jimmy. Bam's gonna show up. You just got to figure out where the rest of those points are gonna come from. Yeah. Like you said, Tyler he's been inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how well they're gonna shoot the 3 ball. And then for me, I have the same sentiments with Philly. Like, I just want Embiid, even if he's just 75. Give me 75. You know what I'm saying? And then allow Maxey and Tobias to carry that other load. You know what I mean? And if they can get Buddy Hill going, that's even more of a tactical weapon because you got a surefire sniper. So they just got to be ready to step up and win, bro. The same way I feel about the Pelicans is how I feel about Philly. Like, they just got to go and win. Like, we know how talented you are. We know what you guys can do. Y'all can put the ball in the basket. Cool. All right. How far are you trying to take this playoff run? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you're in the play-in, because you're trying to get to that next level. So this is gonna be a great game. I didn't know these two were in the play-in. Like, that's crazy.
Well, that's how far the Sixers have fallen because of the Embiid injury, and like I told you, the Heat, man, they just don't take the regular season as serious as they should. All right, we got our boy Alex in here. Alex, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's up?
What up, brother?
My guy.
Doing good today?
I'm freaking tired, dude. I'm exhausted.
Hey, man, working and house hunting, all this shit, right?
Yeah.
All right, Alex, real quick. We've been talking about play-in predictions, so I'm going to just ask you real quick who wins and who loses. Lakers and Pelicans are playing right now. Who wins?
I'll go Lakers, but I want to see the Pelicans win.
That's kind of what Trey said. All right. Who wins between the Kings and the Warriors?
I think the Kings try to get even this year. So, well, yeah, I'll go Kings.
All right, you agree again with Trey. Me and James got the Warriors because Malik Monk and actually no, James got the Kings as well. I got the Warriors because Malik Monk and Kevin Huerter will not be there, and Harrison Barnes as your third best player sucks. So okay, what about the Bulls versus Hawks? Who do you got?
I'm gonna go Bulls. It's gonna be the same result as last year.
What's the result?
Well, they win, and then they play against the Heat, and then they lose against the Heat. The Heat go again. I feel like the Sixers and the Heat are gonna be a good matchup. I think the Sixers win that one, and then they advance, and then the Bulls beat the Hawks. So, like I said, same result as last year.
Well, I think the rest of us went Hawks because the Hawks have yet to lose a play-in tournament game. So we all went the Hawks. Sorry. But I said the Heat would win against the Sixers if Embiid is not playing fully healthy. So we'll see tomorrow. Interesting.
You're like echoing a little bit.
Am I echoing to y'all as well, guys?
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay. Anymore. Was I echoing at all to Trey or James?
No, I didn't have it before.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, is Embiid still hurt?
He's still not 100%. Like, I don't think he's got his cardio like all the way up. I think that's one of the key factors.
But they were catching up to the Pacers, right? Towards the end of the year, like the Pacers were falling off, and whenever Embiid came back, the Sixers looked pretty good.
Yeah, they were trying.
They actually tied the Pacers and Pacers, Magic, and Philly actually tied records.
Yeah, they just got the tiebreaker over them.
I was hoping the Pacers were gonna fall to the 7th seed. So I don't think they score a lot, but they can't play defense.
No, they cannot. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Let's start with.
Put on James Harden's.
All right, so essentially, Alex kind of said what he felt like. So you think the Miami Heat are going to lose, and then the Bulls are going to win, and then you got the Heat beating them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to remember that you got the Heat versus Boston in the first round. All right, Trey, me, you, and James all said Hawks. So then, yeah, I'm not gonna try to mix that. Y'all remember the ones y'all picked. It's gonna be interesting when we go through the seedings. All right, so basically, first seed Boston. Who do y'all got coming out of the play-in for that side? So for me, I would say it's Hawks versus Sixers, and I'll have the Sixers beating them. So it'd be Sixers versus Celtics.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay, Trey, how about you?
I'm gonna say Heat because I'm gonna say Hawks and Heat. Heat beat Hawks. Move on.
Then you have no. You were with me. You had the Heat winning, right? The first matchup.
Yeah.
The Sixers. So they would play. They would be the second seed.
Oh shoot! Yeah, that's right.
So then, would you have the Sixers play against the Hawks? Who wins that one?
Hawks. Yeah.
Hawks over the Sixers?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's crazy.
Hey,
Upset.
bold take,
That is
Beppa.
an upset. Bold prediction alert.
Imagine sending Embiid and Maxey home that early. God damn. They don't even make the postseason.
Trey said ice Trey. Ice Trey the game.
Ah, man, I have never heard them be this optimistic about Trae Young and DeJounte Murray.
Hey, the boys been balling though.
All right, so and then James, you had the Sixers winning, so you would have the Heat versus Hawks. Who wins that one?
I'm gonna go Heat.
Okay, so you have Heat versus Boston. I have Sixers versus Boston. Trey has Hawks versus Boston. And then I believe, Alex, you have Heat versus Boston.
Yeah. This would be like a rematch from last year, right?
Yeah, except this time that was the conference championship game. Now would be the first round. Champion. All right, James. So now that we're trying to keep everything checked and figured, who do you got in that first series matchup, Boston or Philly? No, Boston and Heat. Boston and Heat. Sorry. Oh, he heard me. He just munching.
I'm more on Boston. I feel like they get it done this year.
Okay, so Boston over the Heat. Okay. And then myself, I have Boston versus Sixers. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Boston as well. I just think they're way too packed with that starting lineup, and they're not as deep as Philly, but I think they get the job done. Trey, you picked the Boston Celtics versus Hawks. Who do you got on that one?
Boston.
And Heat versus Celtics. Alex, go.
Well, I'm gonna pick Boston. I think the Porzingis trade or the Porzingis pickup they got this year was hurt in the middle of the year. But whenever everybody was healthy, Boston looked like the real deal, and hopefully we could see that Boston team from the beginning of the year. I don't know who it was, but somebody in this little pod thread did say like having Porzingis probably won't do much, but that was I was thinking the same thing when they let go of Williams, thinking that they lost a lot of defense, but man, they picked it up, and then losing Marcus Smart too. I thought that was going to be a big factor, but even though Holiday isn't.
It might have been me.
I think it was me because I know when me, you, James, and I think Jeff were giving our top four for each conference, I had said that Boston's going to be like top two, but what's going to really hurt them is the lack of defense from losing Robert Williams, Grant Williams, or whatever, and then and Marcus Smart. I thought it was a good move because Marcus Smart was declining.
Yeah,
and I think that was the perfect time to move off from him. And then I think what I said, I think Drew Holiday hadn't even been traded there yet. Yeah. So when he did get there, it was a big difference. And obviously, we see like with how Alex said, Porzingis stepped up. We know Derek White has always been a more defensive guy than attacker. Drew Holiday, big on defense. Jaylen Brown, a great two-way player, and Jason Tatum, doing what he can, but obviously he's just not messing up as much as like anyone else is, right? He's not the biggest like defensive factor, but he's not fucking up enough, right? They got 64 wins, so that's
not a liability.
Exactly. He's not Luka, right, or James Harden, right? He's not a defensive liability.
Oh god.
But I think I was one of those people, Alex. I agree that they would struggle on the defensive side, but they have the best record in the league by a mile.
Yeah.
So all right, we all got Boston in the first round. The Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, are the number 2 seed. Crazy to say. I don't think many of us had them going to the second seed, but good on them. Jalen Brunson has been spectacular this year.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably a top 5 MVP candidate.
Mm-hmm.
The way he's played this year. So the way we were saying it earlier, okay, so James, you had the Heat going 8th. No, you had the Sixers winning that matchup. So Sixers and Knicks, go.
I'm going Knicks.
And no Julius Randle, by the way.
Well, yeah, I said Knicks. I'm sorry. I'm going Sixers. I think they dominate that game from inside out. I think Jalen Brunson will show up, but it'll be too much for him to carry. Like as far as just propelling that team, I think it's too much of a burden for him for 7 games. I mean, for 4 games to try to beat somebody of that caliber. Basically, he can't have an off night. So, if you ask me, I think Sixers probably sweep that series.
Sweep, bro. That's putting a lot of pressure. Like the Knicks been good this year. Ever since they got that trade with OG Anunoby, they've been one of the best offensive teams out there. So is it the lack of size? Is it the lack of size?
For me, it's the size. I feel like the Sixers should dominate that from inside out. Like if they go in there and they're not just because how some teams can play down to their opponent or think they have a favorable matchup where they kind of overlook somebody and they start looking ahead. Like Philly can't do that. They got to play the team that's in front of them, which is the Knicks. And with no Julius Randle, you have to feed the big guy. Tobias has to be – what up, Steve? Tobias has to be on point. Maxey has to show up and just be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get to the playoffs, man, you need those extra bodies, man. Like when you look at all these rosters of champions that always won, like dude, they can go to their bench, like or their second or third options. That's what the Sixers are gonna need for that matchup. But Jalen Brunson's been fucking phenomenal. I'm sorry, like I know the Mavericks is like damn, it's like bro, but they replaced them, so they got lucky. They got lucky with Kyrie and Luka, but Brunson is a bona fide star. He's deserved it this year. He's been killing it.
Well, I know Mitchell Robinson came back for the Knicks, so I think that's a huge factor on the big side there.
Huge.
So
I didn't know that. So that is huge.
So going back to my prediction, then it's gonna be I had Knicks versus Heat. I'm gonna say the Knicks come out 6 games on that one.
South Beach.
I think New York has been playing fantastic. Jalen Brunson's on a roll. He's got a mindset like no other right now. Like he's almost got like for him it feels like he's got nothing to lose. Right? People underestimate him because of his size and all that stuff. So he's on a tear right now. And like I said earlier, Miami like sometimes it's just you don't know, right? Postseason wise, like they always show out, but sometimes it could be what it is. Who knows? Maybe like my friend Mike said a few months ago, right? Maybe put money on the Heat because every time the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, the Heat end up in the finals. So we'll see. All right,
that's crazy.
So Trey, I think you also had Heat and Knicks for this round. Who do you got?
I'm going Knicks. Yeah, y'all said it. You can't really say much more about it, but Brunson's been killing it. So I think he does hold up on the Heat.
Nice. And so Alex, I think you had Sixers and Knicks as well. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go Knicks in 5. I really don't think it's gonna be Jalen Brunson. I think it might be OG and Josh Hart with their defensive presence in the perimeter.
Yep.
Because Maxey has turned out to be one of the like young developing players coming into the league. So Of course, Embiid's going to get his, but I think the one way to get the Sixers off balance is to stop Maxey, and I think it's going to be Josh Hart and OG to I guess fill that void for them.
Yeah.
For defensive presence in the perimeter, because Brunson's gonna get his. I mean, we've all seen it already. He's been a playoff performer since he was in Dallas. So I don't think he'll shy away again from that. So I got the Knicks in 5.
No, for sure. Okay. So I don't have to think about the play-in results anymore, thank God, for a little bit. So next matchup would be the Bucks versus the Pacers. And now, right now, the Bucks are going to be without Giannis for maybe 1 or 2 games.
Man,
So,
I
but
thought they were saying the whole series.
they said he'd be coming in later in the series. They didn't say like how far in. So, but also we also remember Tyrese Halliburton hasn't been the same since his like little quad injury, or calf injury. So he's been playing hurt all season long. So really, and Alex, I'll go back to you with it. Who do you got in the Milwaukee Indiana Pacers series?
Sorry, that was true. But I'm still gonna go Milwaukee. I know Doc has had since he's been there, like the media's been dating him hard, but it still comes down to the Pacers and not playing defense. I mean, they had their nice little run in the playoff tournament. I didn't really like it because you look at these teams now that they were in that playoff or that playing what is it called, the tournament, mid-season tournament, I guess.
Oh, in season, yeah.
Or the mid-season, yeah, and those teams are to me they weren't really a threat. To me, they're no threat to win the NBA championship this year. And it looked like the Pacers didn't really try to. They knew what they lacked throughout the whole season, and they still didn't. They still weren't able to pick up or get players to.
You didn't like the Pascal Siakam trade?
No, because they're still one of the bottom teams in the defense category.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but I got Milwaukee in 5 also on that one.
Okay, Trey, who do you got in Milwaukee versus Pacers?
I'm gonna go just because I want to. I'm gonna go Indiana. I love the young talent. I really do. And don't get me wrong. Yeah, the Bucks are nice, but Giannis does make a big difference. You know, so him being out for however long, it could build enough momentum for Indiana.
James,
I'm going Bucks, man. I'm going Bucks for several reasons. I just look at the matchups. I look at being there, experience, like, and I mean, I'm not gonna say we didn't give Doc a fair shake. Shit, Doc didn't give himself a fair shake. He was inherited with a better team. He has 2 great young stars. But I also do think, too, at the end of the day, it takes time to mesh. It takes time to implement things, systems, strategies, figuring out rotations and stuff like that. But I just feel like this is too much for Milwaukee, either with Giannis and Dame or just Dame by itself. Like, Milwaukee's not ready. They haven't been there yet. They still have a while to go. They show flashes of success, but this is too much for them to bite off and chew and stuff like that. So, not knowing the severity of how good or bad Halliburton is, you know what I mean? Like how good his legs are really under him. I mean, I think that's huge because I think they go as far as he goes.
Yeah.
If he's not 100%, Dame is good enough to carry the squad, just with all the experience that he has with the players, their role players, the bigs. So I just like the Bucks.
All right, and I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna say the Bucks win this one. I think you're right. We have yet to really get the full nature of this team to get completion. It's sad to say, when they got rid of Agent Griffin, they were 30-13, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you were like, okay, well, they're not going to be that bad the rest of the way. They're going to kill it. They went 19-20 to finish out with Doc Rivers. So, like, and I've said this before, I hate Doc Rivers as a head coach right now because there's no confidence in that man. his game planning and all this stuff is not what you need. And it's crazy to say, like, if Giannis or Dame or whoever was complaining about Adrian Griffin, I wonder what they're talking about Doc Rivers right now, because it's like it got a whole lot worse. A lot worse. The fact you went negative with Doc Rivers and you were plus 17 with Adrian Griffin, that's nuts. Like, that's crazy. And I get it. The schedule got tougher and all this other stuff. But at the same time, too, like, if you're going to be making decisions about, like, hey, we need to move off this coach, stuff like that, a guy you vouch for, right? A guy that, and I'm going at Giannis for this one. And I love Giannis. He's one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, oh, well, I don't want Nick Nurse. I want Adrian Griffin. I like him better than this. And then look at what Nick Nurse did. He did great, for his first season. Obviously, losing Embiid sucked for that team, but
yeah.
So I think, like I mentioned earlier, there's a chance that this team falls in the first round. There's a chance Giannis or Dame are both asking out. So we could see a lot of like changes going on. With that team, but for right now, because of how Alex has been saying, and we were talking about defense, neither team has really been great that defensively. But if I have to pick one team that's better on defense, with a little bit of Middleton, with more of Lopez, even though he looks like he's on his final legs, I'm going to pick Milwaukee, and then Doc Rivers can go ahead and beat him normal self and lose in the second round.
Yeah, which is true.
So I'll say Milwaukee in 6. Actually, you know what? Milwaukee in 7.
Keep it interesting.
Just keep it interesting. All right, the final matchup for the Eastern Conference first round, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Orlando Magic. I'll go first. Orlando Magic with second-year Paolo Banchero, not Apollo Banchero, as Marco called him last week. When he said Apollo Banchero, I was like, who? Paolo Banchero, you're Mexican. Get it right, Vato. I love you, but damn. That team has done so much great work, right? With Suggs, with Markelle Fultz being like a role player, especially after how he started his NBA career. Franz Wagner, I mean, fucking amazing. Like, that team's been doing a lot of work. Cleveland Cavaliers, just depends. Like, is Donovan Mitchell all in? Does the defense want to be there? Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Darius Garland, do you feel like you're being unleashed, even though you fall into number 2 behind Donovan?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the upset, even though they're one game difference in record. I'm gonna say Orlando Magic. I got the Orlando Magic just because I don't know if Cleveland's give me what they're supposed to have. Like, are they gonna give me their best? I don't know, but I know that Orlando probably also feels with the second year Paolo Banchero, we got nothing to lose.
Nothing.
So let's go out there and play.
There's nothing scarier than a team that has nothing to lose.
Nope.
No one's betting for them. No one's putting money on them. No one's favoring them. They're the young kids. No one's playing for them to win. So, yes, that is an easy take. I'm taking that shit for sure. Like, I love what they're doing, bro. Like, the few times that I've gotten to see them play on TNT, dude, they look freaking amazing. Like, and I mean, wins or losses really don't matter to me. It's the improvement they came from, bro. They were one of these bottom barrel teams with Detroit, Washington, Charlotte, and look what happens when you get a draft pick and you have the right coaching and you actually believe in your staff to actually, progress your players properly, man. Like, that's a product right there. That's why you wait. That's why you don't fire a coach for going 31 or 17 and stuff like that midway through the season, because it takes time to groom some of these kids. You got to think these kids ain't coming out ready. They got to be taught, you know what I mean? Like, again and again and again after that. So, like, not to go on a rant, but yeah, Orlando's taking this. I think Orlando's taking that. I give them in 6.
I'm not go back to that. I don't think I said how many games. I'll give them 7 because I think this will be one of the more entertaining series. Yeah. But I don't think Game 7 will be close or as close as or anything. So, Trey, who do you got?
I'm going to Orlando as well.
Nice. Alex?
I'm going to say Magic in 7. And this Magic team reminds you a lot of those Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook Thunder days. Do you remember whenever they played the Lakers?
Yeah.
In the first year,
It would have
and
been
nobody
or no.
I can't even
was
remember.
it was
Was it 10?
it wasn't was it? But I remember they I think they did lose, but like we
They showed
were
something.
able to see. Yeah, they
It
showed
was-
something.
It
They were a
was
young
10
team.
or 09. It was one of those years Lakers won. Let me look it up.
Yeah, but like that Thunder team and this Magic team looks a lot similar. I'm not saying probably was Kevin Durant. I'm just saying the whole team in general. You know what I mean? It's like with these young stars.
That's a fair comparison.
Yeah, and
because you had young Harden, you had a young KD.
That Thunder team was also playing with house money, just like this Magic team is in this playoff. So, I and in the Cleveland side, I don't know, man. They just been all over the place, right? Like Jose said, is Mitchell all in or not? Some games they look real dominant, and then some games it's not all there. And you could say the same thing about the Magic, but with you look at both teams, one team is with a lot of young players, so you expect that for that having a lot of consistency. But with a vet team, you expect more from the Cavs because they were there last year. They're a vet team, so
fellas, to confirm it was 2010. They were the 8th seed against the number 1 seed Lakers. They did lose in 6, but they were a 50-32 team. They were hungry. So every team that in the playoffs for the Western Conference, I think I posted last week, was 50 games and up, 50 wins and up. It's kind of similar to this year, right? Like a lot of winning teams in the playoffs this year. Like this year's playoffs is going to be very unpredictable. Like, there's just no way because of like how close their wins and losses were.
It's just shocking for me, man, that like to look up and see Minnesota and OKC at 1-3 is just phenomenal, bro. Like that is a great turnaround, and it's good that they're both led by young stars. So it's just gonna be exciting, man. You're gonna see a lot of new faces. It's gonna be a lot of new moments created. You know what I mean? Like it's a changing of the guard, man. Like it's time for that new blood to take over. So, you know, the days of Giannis and KD and Bron and Steph carrying that torch, like
damn, Giannis is only in his early 30s, bro. You calling him out already? You counting him out, dog?
Man, he fucking fragile shit. He got one. I don't know if he'll get another one.
Man's like 30 or 31, and you're like, he's done. He's dead to me.
I love Giannis, but I don't think he'll get another one. I promise you. I don't think he'll get it. I don't think he'll see the finals again. Unless he tags up with somebody like equal, like nah. I don't think this Dame and Giannis tandem was exciting to think about, but it's not it, bro. It didn't transpire the way it was supposed to.
What again? A lot of it has to do, I think, with like what I said earlier about like the coaching situation.
You think it's
no, I think it's more. I think it's Giannis like trying to be too controlling about the team, and then it's also Dame's personal life.
Yeah.
So for people that don't know, Dame has been going through a divorce. So that was kind of the mindset of him wanting to go to Miami because one, I think it's supposed to be like closer to friends and family or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I don't think he ever got really happy in Milwaukee, even though he was playing with another freaking superstar like Giannis. Yeah. So I think it just his play shows, and that's why he's been so inconsistent. And plus, Milwaukee just lost so much defense in losing Drew Holiday. So we'll see. We'll move on now to the Western Conference. So OKC's the number 1 seed, 57 wins. That count up all the ones we. So James, you had Pelicans losing, but you had the Kings winning. Who wins that one?
Kings
Thunder. Over Pelicans.
Kings. Who are there? Oh yeah, they will be. This is a tough one. If I had to, I'm going Thunder.
No. I'm asking you, Pelicans or Kings first.
Oh, Pelicans. Oh yeah.
Who's the 8th seed?
Oh yeah, give me the Kings. Yeah, give me the Kings. I'm sorry.
Okay, so then you would have Kings versus Thunder. Okay. Yeah. So who wins that match and how many?
I'm going Thunder in 7. I think that goes 7.
Good Lord. Okay.
Yeah.
Trey?
That's gonna be a track meet, bro. That's gonna be a track. It's gonna be a high scoring series. Watch.
Again, if Malik Monk and Kevin Herter can come back, you'll maybe be right, but I don't know. All right, so Trey, you had Lakers and Kings advancing to play for the 8th seed. So which of those teams wins the 8th seed spot?
Kings.
Do you really want Lakers and Warriors out? You don't want
I was gonna make a comment, but I was like, you know what? He's going on his little rant. But what did he say just now? It's time for the old dogs to leave and the new dogs to come up.
True.
Shit.
Fucking over it, dog.
All right, so then you got Kings versus Thunder. Who do you got?
Ooh, I'm going Thunder. They're just they're too nasty right now, bro.
By how many games? By how many games? I don't know if you can hear me.
Let's go 6.
6? Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Alex, unmute yourself and tell me tell me who you got between, I guess it'd be Kings versus Lakers. What do you got on that one?
I'm gonna go Kings.
Okay, so Kings versus Thunder. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go. Damn. I'm gonna go Thunder in 6.
Okay. All right, so then the way I predicted it, it's got Pelicans versus Kings. Look, guys, I'll be honest with you. I've been saying this for months now. I don't think the Kings want it as much as y'all think they do. They were the 3rd seed last year, were they not? And look at them now. They're fighting for a play-in spot. They don't want it as badly as they won last year. And now you got 2 of their best role players hurt. So get them out of here. Put the Pelicans into the 8th seed. And I'm going to have Thunder versus Pelicans. And then I'm going to have Thunder beating the Pelicans in 6. Because I don't think the Kings want it as much as all of y'all somehow apparently believe they do. They're as good. They're not even as good as last year.
Look, Jose.
So I'm going with this one. And you know what? Kid Goku does too.
So if the Kings end up at the 8th seed, I do think they could make an upset the Thunder.
Brother, any of the 4 teams in the play-in right now could make an upset over the Thunder.
Yeah, but I think the Kings have a better chance than any of the other teams. I really do, because
bro,
I think
Holmgren might average 50 on Sabonis. I don't know about that.
But would you be shocked though if the Kings do finish the 8th seed and they end up beating them?
I will be, because I don't believe they're doing their best right now. I really don't. Look at the fact that I get it. They were on a high last year. Light the beam. And now they're here in the play-in. And oh shit. Never mind. I said Pelicans versus Kings. I didn't even pick the Kings to beat the Warriors. My bad. It's actually Pelicans versus Warriors, but it's the same result. Pelicans win. But I don't trust the Kings for shit, because they don't play as good defense. Like the Aaron Fox is their best defender. But right now, because of the injuries, Harrison Barnes is your 3rd best player. I'm not trusting Harrison Barnes. Does anybody here remember when we all saw that they re-signed him? We were all like, "Oh hell no!" That's just how you know. Like they don't. No, I'm not picking the Kings to win actually a matchup, and I'm playing at all. So I will be surprised if they were to play up the Thunder and they upset them. But that's only because I don't expect anything from them, to be honest with you.
Sheesh.
I know, I'm so animated right now. I know.
Hey, you're speaking your truth, bro. I don't know how Harrison Barnes still got a job. That's just me.
Harrison Barnes hasn't been the key guy since pre-KD Warriors. So and there's a reason why they booted you out and brought in KD, bro. I mean, KD's one of the top 20 of all time, but All right, so then Alex, we got for your side, we got Denver versus Pelicans. You picked the Pelicans to win tonight against the Lakers. So who would win that series matchup and how many?
Right now, I'm watching the Pelicans game, and LeBron just whipped the layup. But I got I got Minnesota.
Whoa,
That's not the question. I said Denver,
whoa.
Denver, or
I thought
Pelicans.
Minnesota. I thought Minnesota finished second. They didn't.
No, they finished
They
third.
finished third, but boy.
We'll talk about that in a bit. It's Denver. Denver finished second.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's a team that can beat Denver right now.
All right,
I say Denver in 4.
yeah, Denver in the sweep. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's even if the Lakers win right now. You probably say the same thing.
Yeah.
Trey, Denver versus, in your eyes, Pelicans. You picked the Pelicans. Who'd win? How many?
Denver, and I'll give Pelicans 1. Let's say 5.
Oh, you picked giving a gentleman's sweep. That's nice of you. James, you picked the Lakers to win. Lakers versus Nuggets. Who do you got?
Nuggets in 4.
Damn. The fact that since last year's playoff series matchup, the Lakers haven't even gotten one win over the Nuggets is a lot. Hey, but we'll see. I picked the Lakers to win tonight, and they get Nuggets. I'll be honest, man. I'm gonna say it's a little more competitive than y'all think. Jamal Murray has been a little hobbled, and if you lose up Jamal Murray, just a little bit of him, it could do a lot for the whole series. So you know what? Nuggets, but in 7. I'm giving James false hope, baby. I'm giving James false hope.
Nah, bro.
If they get until Game 7, you ain't bet against Braun.
I'm not.
You're Braun sexual.
I'm riding all the way, but I just know Jokic is that man, bro.
We know who Jokic is. All right, so I just gotta ask real quick: if Jokic goes on to win another chip this year, I mean, he's obviously entered somebody's top 20, and maybe some people's top 20. How far does he really fall, or rise up to y'all's standings?
He's in the what would they give him, 2?
I'll give him 2 and it's a back-to-back.
2 and a back-to-back
With the potential 3rd MVP.
Damn.
And just think about some guys on our pod too said that if they didn't win last year, it was time to break up the team. I don't know who it was, but I remember somebody said that.
I think it was me.
It might have been James. It might have been James.
I think it was me.
I know I didn't say.
But I still stand by that because when you go all in like they're all in on winning. With the coach was on the hot seat. Joker was he's playing great,
but Murray was already
Murray was injured, so you never really knew what was going to happen. But if they lost, yeah, you're not gonna pan out on that. You're not gonna wait another season.
Well, that's not what happened, ladies and gentlemen. They won another, favorites to win again. So we'll see what happens. But all right, so I think we'd all agree maybe Jokic enters the top 20 talks, right? 3,
yeah,
with potentially 3 MVPs, 2 championships. Okay. And we can talk about the awards and all that stuff in just a little bit. Timberwolves fell to 3rd after fighting for the number 1 seed for the most of the season, and they get the Phoenix Suns in the first round. Actually,
that's gonna be exciting after what happened last night.
So let me give you my picks. So obviously the Timberwolves were involved with Ant, Gobert, and Cat. Cat's also another guy that's coming back from injury. We don't really know how great they are. I tend to still feel that the Timberwolves don't know how to win. And therefore, I will pick the Phoenix Suns in 7. James?
I agree with you. I agree 100%. They've shown flashes in primetime event games where they don't know how to close out, either with leads or fighting back. So I stand by it. That 3-headed monster over there with no bench, they're gonna get the job done. I think they go and they beat them, and I think it'll probably be a 4-6. I mean a 4-2. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think it'll be a 4-2 win. I just think they're missing leadership over there. Who your top dog is. It's not Cat. It's Ant. The whole world knows it. They got to ride his shoulders. Cat has to stay healthy and be a great support number 2.
And it's certainly not that the defensive player of the year fraud, Rudy Gobert. Yeah. It's definitely not him.
And I feel like they're really not that far off. I feel like they're on the cusp of being that dominant force. They just need to learn how to win, and they need to learn how to play together and find ways to close out those tough games. And I think this will be great for them though. It'll be a hard loss, but it'll be a great one at that. They'll learn how to bounce back from it.
Trey, who do you got in the matchup between the Timberwolves and the Suns?
I'm going Wolves, bro.
How many games and what gives you the confidence that Wolves on that one?
I always forget you want the game now. I'm gonna go Wolves in 7. Man, they're hungry right now. I'm not saying that the Suns aren't, but I also feel like the Suns are on a downfall just because of all the bullshit that has gone on in the past couple of years. So yeah. I'm going in 7-10.
All right, Alex.
I'm gonna go Timberwolves in 6. But what you guys said earlier, I do think Timberwolves are ready because if I'm not mistaken, weren't they one of the top teams in I guess coming back from deficits this year? They were like number 1 or number 2.
And it might have been, but it's a different animal in a series. You know what I mean?
And then and it is. And then defense also comes in the playoffs, and they were I think number 2 or number 3 in the defensive category.
Yeah, with the players that they have, like Jaden Daniels, Naz Reid, Ant himself is a great player, and then Rudy Gobert. But the reason I say he's a fraud is because their stats today show that when he's off the court, it's only a 1 point difference. So it's like he ain't defensive player of the year category. I mean, worthy in my opinion, but whatever. Maybe got my vote. Maybe rookie of the year. But I mean, I don't hate what you're saying, Alex. It's just I also remember. I know it's not the same team, right? Because they added Gobert. But like a few years ago when they had Memphis in the playoffs, they were leading every one of those games, and then they choked before they lost. It's just like it's a bad memory for me. It's like, can I trust you, right? And I get it. Ant was young back then. I think he was like, only like first or second year. Mm-hmm. So it's like, but now they've added Gobert, obviously, so maybe he'll be a difference maker. But it's just one of those things, man. It's just like I need to see it to believe it, and so that's kind of what I'm doing here. And look, I get it. Bradley Beal has not been around as much, right? That's been a flop of a trade, and I always thought it would be. It just got worse with the fact that he's never available. But now but I do trust that Devin Booker and Kevin Durant can get to at least a second round. So we'll see how it goes. It should be an entertaining matchup, nonetheless. Now, arguably the best matchup in the first round of any conference, it's the 4th seed Los Angeles Clippers versus the Dallas Mavericks. And we've seen them play against each other twice. Clippers come out on top both times. But Alex, I didn't hear it, man. Who comes out between the Clippers and the Mavericks, and how many games?
I say the Clippers in 6.
Give us some reason why.
It's gonna be Kawhi Leonard. I already do think he's gonna be Kawhi Leonard. And I like Luka is probably one of the top 5 players in the league right now. Yeah. And you add Kyrie Irving, and you just expect you don't expect them to be at 5, right? I would have thought they would have been one of the best teams in the league, and like at least no less than the 3rd seed. And I don't know. I don't feel like it worked out for what they gave up. I think if Brunson would have been there, probably looking at the 1 seed.
Well, to be fair, going back to it, it's also the fact that the management didn't really offer Brunson a contract. He wanted to stay, and they didn't choose Kyrie over him. They're stupid. They didn't choose Brunson at all.
Bro.
But going back to like last year when we were saying like who won the trade between like Kyrie and KD going to their new teams or Brooklyn Nets, it's clearly the guys who left and went for the new teams because look at the shit that the Nets are in right now. And I think this year, for the most part, Kyrie has been, not to sound mean or anything like that, or like for anybody who feels it, but like well behaved. Like, right, other than the fact on the game he's been injured, like he hasn't caused controversy. He's been a good teammate this year. And when they're on the court, they're the worst defensive team in pair, right? They're the bottom whatever. But when they're together, they're also the best duo on the court. So offensively. So for me, I'll say I'm going to give it the Mavericks. I think they upset the Clippers, and I think they win it in 6. And I said this to my buddy a few months ago. I think the Mavericks are going to go to the conference finals at least. So that's who I'm going to ride with going to all that way. So we'll see. James, it looks like you got something to say, Vato, so say it.
I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you, man. I like that two-headed monster. I like what they're doing. They're playing off each other well. It's easy to see when Kyrie's not dabbled in drama or anything off the court influencing his game that man's a sniper, man. He's one of the best to do it. Like, arguably one of the top 5 greatest guards in the game. Like, he's him. And then I think you allow to pair that with a bigger body and facilitator in Luka, with one of the greatest point guards as your head coach. It helps them see the game differently. I just wish they had a little bit more like depth and size, but they're getting it done the way it is. They can only stop themselves, and I think it's a clear victory for them. It really depends on what Clippers team you get, man. Because sometimes the Clippers can be like hell on wheels. Like, if they're all clicking, bro, it's scary. If Harden is adding buckets, Kawhi drops 25, PG gets going, they're fucking dominant. But
and I'll say it again, guys. I'll say it again. Kawhi is hurt right now. He's limited in practice, so
and that's what I'm saying. Like, when you don't have that on the court and you have them down to like 3 players, and then you got to worry about like, okay, you need PG to carry, you need James Harden to be James Harden. Sometimes it just doesn't show, and it's just like, damn, man. Like, you wonder like, okay, who's gonna take over? So like, for me, I think I got the Mavs with Kawhi healthy or not. I got the Mavs winning this in 6, bro. Even with Kawhi healthy, I got the Mavs winning this in 6. I believe in Kyrie and Luka, bro. For real.
Trigger Trey, what do you got?
I'm going Mavs, actually.
Okay. How many games?
I'm gonna go 7.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a good series, good matchup. So we'll see everything happening. What's the score right now for them Lakers and Pelicans? 4-point game,
Bro,
5 minutes left.
Yes, this game was about to get out of hand. Whenever I said LeBron just whiffed the layup, they were up by 13, and that was going to make it a 15-point game. And ever since then, the Pelicans, it was just a 2-point game right now.
It is.
Trey's like, I'm spoiler alert, I'm ahead.
I'll explain it first.
But okay, so obviously we've seen what's happening. We know there were like some of the favorites and stuff. But I did want to talk about some potential free agents or possible moves this year. So I'm just gonna name a player, and you're just gonna answer whether they're gonna leave or stay. Right? So first name up, LeBron James. Is he leaving or staying? James, go.
Stay.
Trey.
Stay.
Alex.
Yeah, he's staying.
Paul George. James.
Leave.
Trey.
That's exactly what I was saying. Leave.
Alex.
Fucking. He's staying. I think he's staying. I'm watching the game, man, and they just showed a clip of fucking LeBron not playing defense.
Oh my god! All right, Klay Thompson. James.
Oh, he's gone. He's leaving.
Yeah, we already said this earlier. He's out.
Alex.
Yeah, he's I don't think he's there anymore. He's gone.
Holy shit.
Tobias Harris. James.
This game is crazy.
I want to say stay.
You want to stay? Trey?
I'm going to say stay as well.
Alex?
I'm sorry?
Tobias Harris. Is he stay or is he gone?
He's gone.
I know. I was leaning towards gone.
Dude, This fucking game is crazy, dude.
It's a playoff atmosphere, bro. Right now, either team they want to get in. I'm telling you. All right, James Harden.
Leave.
No, he's leaving. Trey,
Stay.
Alex,
Who's that now?
James Harden.
James Harden. I think he's staying.
Okay.
The Clippers are getting a new. When is their new arena coming? Is it next year or
Next year? It's next year. All right. James Pascal Siakam.
I want to stay. I'm saying stay. I think he's a good fit over there.
Trey,
I'm gonna say leave.
I can see him leaving though, definitely, because I know he probably not want to be in Indiana, but I think he's a good fit for them.
Alex.
I think he's leaving. I think that was supposed to be a rental. Because they were playing good up into that tournament, right? And so they're like, we're just maybe one player away, and like I said, it hasn't really worked out for them this year, and I don't think they're gonna pay him. Siakam's gonna want money.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's true. I do agree with that part.
So it was just a rental, I think, this year.
All right, James. DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, he's out of there.
Trey.
Yeah, I'm saying gone.
Alex.
I think he does stay. Somebody else on the team leaves though.
Zach LaVine.
Yeah, he's leaving.
All right, cool. A potential good shooting guard here. James, Buddy Hield.
Man. I'll say gone.
Trey.
I'm probably leaning more towards gone. Yeah.
Alex.
Yeah, gone. I think these role players are always on the go.
Gotcha. And then I'm just gonna go with one more name on here. James D'Angelo Russell.
Gone.
All right, Trey.
I'm saying he stays.
Alex.
There's always going to be an scapegoat for the Lakers, and I think, yeah, I think he should stay, but I think that they're not gonna give him a deal. So
I think your scapegoat will be Darvin Ham if they don't freaking get out of the play-in at all or something like that. Yeah, he's not a good coach. I just think Russ.
He's been playing good though. Like he really has.
He's up and down.
He's been playing great. I think he's been playing great. He has been inconsistent at times, but when he's been hot, and he's been carrying in big games. But I just looking for a bag.
It's also too James, like with the Lakers. I think they don't. Darvin Ham has not put the players in the right position with the rotation.
Yes. Because look, D'Angelo is not consistent. Is whenever he's coming off the bench, and whenever he's starting, it's whenever he starts. I guess he gets more confident in himself, and he starts getting it early.
Yeah. So that's what I got right now, and I do think it's Darvin Ham who's basically the guy who should be the scapegoat. To be honest with you, like I just think like he's not been the guy, right? Like Darvin Ham's kind of been like. I think the whole Frank Vogel firing was kind of a mistake because he's key on defense. And I mean, I'm not saying he's doing like the best thing in Phoenix, but like Frank Vogel also did help you win a championship. So like, let's not get it twisted on like situations. I just think the Lakers tend to move off coaches way too damn much.
Yeah, and I think it's also with I just think the best teams around the league right now have consistency across the board, bro. When you talk about a GM, head coach, assistant coaches, and then they have the right staff to put their players in place. Like, you got to stop chasing that one-hit wonder or that one guy that transforms the locker room or creates a culture. No, it's not built like that, bro. That shit you got to establish. Like, you can't just go out there and be like, oh, he was winning over here, so he's going to come over here. No, what he said to those players is not going to transpire to these players. It doesn't always work out like that. That's why I hate that that just middle of the year, you just want to snatch a guy off the bench and be like, you're fired. But they have the right to do it, so shit, so be it.
Yep.
But that's why it doesn't work out that way. That's why when they went to go try to chase Phil Jackson and try to chase all these great coaches, no, bro, if they're not coaching, they'll bring them back. They knew their time was up and they got out when it was up. The league is different. So,
yep. So who's ready for their favorite game in the last couple of weeks? Build a $21 team. Who's ready?
yeah.
Oh, let's go.
All right. Jay, have you been watching the video?
Say it again.
Have you been watching the build the team with the $21, the $15 shit? All right. We're about to do that right now. Alex, it's unanimous. Your team won last week. You can pick your partner, whoever you want.
Bro, what?
James, someone said you fucked up our team.
I did fuck up. I should have took Giannis.
That was a mistake. Motherfucker, you spent 14 of our $21. I didn't get to do shit.
Bro,
Trey,
I kept stealing all my fucking players. That's the only reason.
You know what? And if you had not picked Giannis and you had gone with Butler instead, we would have done a fucking better job.
You're right.
Since James showed that he can be a consistent GM.
Wow.
and Trey, you're unproven yet because we haven't. So
hey, Trey, let's go. Trey.
I'm gonna go.
You already know where he going with this disrespect. Fuck him and Jose. Let's get it.
Hating on the different colored people, bro. That's it.
Let's get it. Oreo Blast. Let's get it.
Oh my god.
Oreo Blast.
Come on. In college, they used to call us white chocolate. Come on.
Do you feel him, sir?
Yeah. Come on.
Pause, bro. Pause.
No Diddy.
I don't know, James. You are the black guy in the group. Diddy all the way for you, huh?
That sucks.
Trey, it's your first time. It's your first game up since you've been on a 3-week layoff. So heads or tails?
Tails never fails, baby. It's gonna fail me right now. Go watch that shit.
Heads.
Told
Alex,
you.
go first.
Alex,
would you like to go first to the team?
Hey, where the players at, bro?
Hold on, I'm gonna send it right now. I gotta put us in order first. Calm down, chill.
Oh, okay.
Chill. No one's got the players yet. Alex, would you like to go first for our team, or do you want me to go first?
You go first. You handle the pressure.
Yeah, you be the fault of that losing.
James,
team.
Trey, who goes first on your team?
good, James.
All right.
He said, "Don't put the black man at the end." All right, got to live. All right. So 2 weeks ago, Trey, it was NBA guards. Last week was NBA forwards. This week, NBA centers. Build a $21 team with NBA centers. I'm gonna send you the list right now.
Oh, okay.
So for the people out there who can't see our text thread, $5, Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, Victor Wembanyama, $4, Karl Anthony Towns, Jaren Jackson Jr., Kristaps Porzingis, $3, Bam Adebayo, Nikola Vucevic, Alperen Sengun, $2, Chet Holmgren, Miles Turner, DeAndre Ayton, $1, Jared Allen, Rudy Gobert, Jalen Duren. Now, so the people who get upset on the order that make this shit, it's by the fucking point stats, motherfuckers, and other stats as well. So I'm sorry that a few weeks ago Jamal Murray was the $1. He wasn't one of the top point guards in shooting. Okay, sorry. And then Rudy Gobert and Chet Holmgren are averaging low, mid-teen freaking points per game. The defense is their high spots, but let's be honest. It's all about the points in the centers. You better be making those fucking field goal shots, guys. So, whatever. So, I go first, right?
Better we got that out the way.
Look, I'm just going to pick my point guard right now. And that's a back-to-back MVP, the last year's champion. The Joker, Nikola Jokic, is my first pick.
Yeah, I like that.
Trey.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I got to redo this. I just realized I messed up. No one corrected me. My bad. I did make this during dinner. I didn't make a $6 line. I'm supposed to make a $6 line. Give me a minute. Give me a fucking minute. Guys, just talk amongst yourselves for now. But Jokic is still our first pick. and it's $6 because obviously, you know how valuable he is. Give me a second, fellas.
So, you guys watching the game, Trey?
Say it again, bro?
James? You guys are watching the game?
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm not. I don't care who wins.
It's pretty
no,
good.
Zion went out at the 3-minute mark, and since then they've been struggling up to like
Yeah, they need to put him back in.
to the offensive side. Yeah, but he went to the locker room.
Oh, I didn't see him go to the locker room.
Yeah, he went to the locker room, and he had 38 points before he went to the locker room.
Yeah, well, he had 40.
Oh, he had 40.
Yeah, 40.
So, yeah, it's. I think ever since then, like
it's 104, 102 LA with 38 seconds left, and LA has the ball.
damn, dude, it just sucks that Zion wasn't able to finish.
Yeah,
I really think Zion would have finished it. They would have won.
they might have because he was killing it with momentum. Hey man, that little what's his face, Alvarado or whatever.
Yeah. But Cullen needs to do something here. I'm a little behind. Damn.
I apologize for the wait, gentlemen. I just set up the new list. And so basically I just added a new row of players. So everything how it's set done, just add $1 to them. And then for the $1 team, it's Nas Reed, Brooke Lopez, and Jonas Valanciunas. There.
Okay.
Sorry, Zubac didn't make it.
And 21, right, is the
21 is the max, yes. So if you want to spend $12 for your team like James did, immediately go ahead.
and y'all are still taking Jokic.
Yes,
Yeah.
we take the joke.
Right, cool. Go ahead, James.
I'm gonna go with Embiid.
Thank you.
And no communication between teammates. That's also the other rule. So go ahead, Alex.
Trey, check your text message.
So I'm gonna go with another guy that could play another point
Jesus. Right off the rip.
and could play defense and could shoot. I'm gonna go Wimby. I know that will rank up $12, but by doing this, it takes away a guy that could pass the ball, because I don't think from any of these other centers there's not another center that could like pass the ball, so that plays him in a disadvantage.
So you're saying Chet or Cat can't? I mean, not Chet, but Bam and Cat can't play point forward?
No, not
I
Cat.
don't think so. I don't think so.
Cat's not
I
the
don't think
greatest,
so.
but he's shown
No,
flashes.
but if we're seeing how Wemby ended, like averaging 5 blocks per game too, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? Like
I did.
I'm not
did.
mad.
We're drafting 5 people?
Yeah.
Six.
Or 6.
6 people?
Yes, that's the $21.
Yeah,
That's what we did last week.
Oh.
Each person on the team gets 3 picks. That's why last week when James like put me in a bad position, I was like, please leave me some money left, please. Just a little
Well,
bit.
Alex just put you in a bad position. So.
It's just, yeah, but I mean, he's I'm trusting him. He did win last week, right?
Yeah.
All right, Trey, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to go a middle 4, and I'm going to go Bam. Bam is that all-around dude, I think, that can play the center really, really well.
All right, so that leaves y'all with $11 still.
Yes.
And we have $9 left. Okay, so
Braun airballs and they foul.
Yeah, I saw that.
all right, so you got Bam. And trust me, Alex, I will not be dominating this draft. So I think I'm gonna go with the next best option to really stretch the floor. I'm gonna go with Chet Holmgren for $3.
Perfect.
Trey, who did you take?
Bam.
Nice.
I like Bam. Bam is actually one of my favorite players.
Y'all have $11, James.
I think I want to help us get somebody who can stretch the floor too. He can shoot. He's not that bad. I'm gonna go with Cat. I like Cat.
All right, so that looks like that puts both teams at $6 each. Alex, your turn.
So I'm gonna go with the guy that doesn't really need the ball. We got Wemby, we got Joker. Those are the guys that we're gonna feed the ball to, and I'm gonna go Nas.
Okay, Nas Reed, I like it.
For a dollar, yeah.
More defense.
Right, telekinesis, right here, baby. Telekinesis, right here.
He's like, pick Jimmy Butler, Trey.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me, bro. We need 2 picks left, correct?
Total 3 picks.
Oh no, three picks. $6.
James, I'm gonna remind you right now that Trey cannot read minds because he did not pick. No, he can't.
He did that to you.
He didn't pick Megatron that one draft when I really wanted him to pick Megatron. He picked Walter.
I don't know who James is wanting me to pick, but I'm gonna go. This dude's a team defensive player. DPOY, so on and so forth. I'm gonna go Gobert.
It wasn't. I was going a little cheaper, but you feel me? I'm cool with it. I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, so that leaves us with $5. That leaves y'all with $4. Okay. Cool. All right, we got five. We want some defense still, or we want some stretch of floor. Okay, we got Nas, we got Wemby, Holmgren. Actually, Holmgren and Wemby can stretch the floor enough. I mean, Jokic too, really. So we're good in the perimeter.
We got 2 players to go, right?
Y'all got
So I'll pick and then Trey will pick.
Yeah, everyone's got 2 players left.
What? So I'll pick 2 more times?
No, every team he's saying.
Every team has 2 picks left.
Okay.
This is our last round, basically. This is the last round.
Come on, Jose. There's a guy that I want
you make your move, and I'll feed off of that because I got people so in mind. You know what I'm saying? So you do you, and I'll feed off of you. But remember, we only have $4, so
we got 5, right, Jose?
We got 5. There's 1,
all right,
and I am.
Yeah.
Oh,
we got 4, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Damn, I was going to be greedy too.
There's good combos we can have. So
yeah, I like what I'm going to grab.
Yeah, and like I said, I'll feed off of you.
Alex,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Embiid, Bam, Cat, and Gobert.
How do you think we feel? Jokic, Wemby, Holmgren.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all got us on Jokic and maybe Wemby, but
you don't like Holmgren and Nas? The fuck?
Chet like Nas.
Chet is busters.
And Nas ain't no true big. He a 3 playing 4.
The fuck are you on about making up lies and all that shit? Look at you.
Get that stinky shit out of here.
That's what I say about your draft picks. All right. We got 5. Alex, I'm trying to read your mind as we speak.
Go ahead.
Now, I don't know if this is right, but I'm gonna go with it anyways. Give me Alperen Sengun.
Yes, dude. There's no way you read my mind. There's no fucking way.
I was like, we got 5, and I know this motherfucker.
Yes.
So we're going there.
You read my fucking mind.
I'm taking Brook Lopez, dog. Mr. Reliable.
That's absolutely
Mr.
fine.
Reliable.
That leaves Trey with $3 for the final pick. Alex, we got $1 left. There's only $1 guy left. Go ahead.
Jonas
Valanciunas. All right.
Yes.
Trey, last pick. You got $3. Go ahead.
Can we do anything with extra money?
No.
Let's go.
You can dominate 10.
No, I'm gonna go Turner. Turner's a overall solid pick for me.
And he can pop, and he can stretch and pop.
That's what I'm saying.
Corner 3 ball. You feel me? Great defender.
That's what I'm saying. We're set, bro. We got length. We got size and body. We got shooters. We got defenders.
Alex, I think we're good about us.
Yeah.
I think we're good. We're young. We're healthy. And we're strong.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. So our team consists of Jokic, Wemby, Holmgren, Nas, Sengun, and Jonas. James, who's your team consist of?
I just
You got
texted.
Embiid, Bam, Cat, the Frenchman, Mr. Reliable and Brook, and Texas Miles Turner.
You said the Frenchman? You mean the COVID spreader?
That's a disgusting.
Wow.
That's the most defense he's played.
Why you gotta be disrespectful?
Because he was disrespectful to the reporters and all that shit, and see how that went.
Hey, fuck
Exactly.
the reporters.
You
You
know,
know about the
you know
reporters.
what? Fuck Massage Watson. Fuck him.
Hey, LA won,
Ain't
bro.
his fault he needed a touch up.
Stupid ass.
This can't be the most LeBron James victory I've ever seen, man. How the fuck does Zion get hurt? Oh my god, it just gets me pissed.
But what if the Pelicans wanted to lose? What if no? What if Pelicans wanted to go play the Thunder? What if the thing the same mindset y'all were thinking about the Lakers? I mean, they want the Thunder. They know they can beat the Kings or Warriors. Maybe
23-9-9 at 40,
dude. Fucking
dog.
Nah, but that's disappointing,
Stop.
James, because he put up 15 in the first half and only put up 8 in the second. That's not a good performance by him. That's not, James. That just means the rest of the team stepped up. I'll give him that. But
Pat stuffing if I ever seen one.
What?
Stupid. That was good. That was very well done.
You know he hates him. He likes to troll you.
Y'all are so disrespectful.
Who's this y'all?
No.
Who's this y'all you speak of? Just because you can't take criticism for your Bron doesn't mean it's not true.
I think he could. I think James is one of the guys that I've ever met that's actually a big LeBron fan that could take criticism from him.
Bro, okay, granted, I'm saying like he didn't shoot great. He was 6 of 20. That was terrible. He was 1 for 5 from the 3, but 10 for 10 for the line. He had 2 blocks and 3 steals and had 9 rebounds and 9 assists. I'm saying for a 40-year-old guy, dog, like he still damn near had a triple double.
Nah, but look at this. Look at what stepped up. Anthony Davis stepped up. He went with 20.
No, that's not
15.
stepping up. That's doing what the fuck you're supposed to do. He had 20.
Well, stepping up for what he did in the first half is what I mean. Stepping up for what he did because he put up 14 points and 7 more rebounds. That is stepping up because he sucked in the first half. He kicked his own ass and he did better to succeed and win. Right? Look at D'Angelo Russell. He went for 7-14, 5 for 11 on threes, 21 points and 6 assists.
Yes,
Austin Reeves, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists.
And to tell you the truth, they were attacking LeBron on the defensive side. And just like that Zion went out.
And look at this. Why is Taurean Prince getting 22 minutes? The motherfucker's ass. Taurean Prince is not good.
He's a defender.
He's a defender. He's a lanky guy.
He's not doing good enough. He's not doing good enough to be getting that much time. In my opinion. I hope he wasn't guarding Zion. I hope he wasn't the one guarding Zion.
He was, but they were getting switches.
We don't have where's he at? God damn it, what's his name?
Vanderbilt.
There you go. That's why he's seeing all that time. And my guys did really need to get some. He needs to get some. Man, they gotta stop playing with him. When
Chuck was on the thing on the broadcast earlier, he was like, "I guarantee that CJ McCollum was gonna get 25 plus points. He'll end up with 9."
Damn.
Yep. So I mean, Zion was doing his shit. So no one can say Zion wasn't doing his shit before he got hurt.
Yeah.
So but Brandon Ingram didn't do his shit. Most of his points came in the first quarter. CJ McCollum didn't do shit. Jonas is just there to be there. We all know that Jose Alvarado and Herb Jones are more from the defensive side. Larry Nance put up a double-double. I mean, not bad, but I don't know. Maybe the Pelicans want the Kings and Warriors, so we'll see. But you got anything else for tonight, fellas?
No.
Y'all got a game y'all want to come up with?
The Cubs are in top 10 in the MLB right now.
And that'll last for a week?
Damn, they've been bad, bro.
They've been there for 3 weeks in a row already.
There you go.
They didn't give them boy no help.
All right. Well, so for the guys that did not pick Lakers to win tonight, Trey, Denver or Lakers?
Denver.
Sweep, I'm guessing.
I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna give him the gentleman sweep.
Alex.
Yeah, I'm going Denver in 4. I think they're sweeping them.
Okay. All right. Well, gentlemen, unless y'all got other things to say, I know last episode I did by myself on Saturday night. UFC 300 was fucking a banger. For fight fans out there who saw that shit was nice.
That shit was trash.
The fuck?
He got lucky.
Who got lucky?
Connect.
Seen LeBron got lucky.
First of all, if you didn't watch the fight, James, Max Holloway was gonna win either way, so it didn't matter.
Nah,
Is that how you run?
I'll fuck with y'all.
Is that how you run?
I don't know what happened. I just saw it. I saw he told that nigga, he said right here, and it said squabble up, and caught that nigga in the chin.
James, we didn't make you a combat sports fan because you've been watching that shit for the last month now. Like, you need help.
Oh man,
you're on that Ryan Garcia shit right now, and I'm very concerned for you.
No,
I can't watch UFC
I really
that.
I don't watch it, and I'm not. I just be trolling when I be talking shit.
I know.
But like, I have a few fighters that if they were to fight, I would seriously watch. But
Conor McGregor, June 28th.
I believe it when I see it. I believe when I see it.
See, if Conor fights, I'm watching. If Nate Diaz fight, I'm definitely watching because he is a soldier. Nate Diaz is about that action. I don't give a fuck how bad his face look. Hey. Bro, no, for real, because he can get his ass whooped and he'll get dropped like twice.
His scar tissue is weak as fuck, so he gets busted up easily.
Yeah, man, but he be coming back shit like he got that Space Jam juice. I'll be like, shit.
He still be saying fuck you after his fucking face is all fucked up.
Dude, for real, I love it, dude. Like he's a I like watching him fight. And then
what do you say, Stockton?
What is his name? Nunez? She be out there whooping people ass, like so.
Okay, that's how I know y'all definitely not watching. She's retired, so
I don't care. I'm just saying when she was fighting, I was
we're saying those are the type of fighters that
I don't care. I watch that bullshit anyway.
I do. It's a lot of good it's fun shit. James, shut up. You're fucking bronze sexual. You're sick fuck. You Wemby hating ass hoe.
Put him up.
I'll put him up. Stand right here in the middle. Meet me in the middle, vato. Meet me in the middle right here.
Hey, so who gonna be the captains for this little baseball team y'all trying to get together?
No, so
I'm just saying whoever's on my team are winning.
I'm still wondering where we're watching the draft next week.
Fuck, for real. Next week, for real.
Hey, Trey, text Monty. He's got a nice house. The baby's not born yet.
Is his house done?
Yeah, it's done. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive over there on purpose. I'm gonna knock on the door and run.
You're like his neighbor. You don't live that far from him.
I know I don't. He's like right on the opposite side of my cousin.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah,
all these motherfuckers are right around the corner.
That's where we were watching the Mania last week. So text him, Trey. Text him.
Nah. So what do you guys be down to do it on the 11th on
next month?
Yeah. I guess people, conditioning time.
Hold on. Me and conditioning are not friends, nor will we ever be friends.
What'd you say, Trey?
I said I'll give him my calendar.
I'm off, so I'm all for it.
It's about 3 weeks from now. Yeah, I'll be off that day, so I don't think it'd be bad. So I'm down. I know the 4th I'm triple booked. That's gonna be fun.
Damn, triple book before Cinco de Mayo. God.
I think I'm supposed to go to 3 birthdays that day, and only 2. I'm like really good. I already said yes to. I think I said yes to. I hope I didn't say yes to all 3 of them. I know I'm going to Trey's thing, and then Alex, if y'all have a thing, and then
I might.
The other ones.
We don't know yet.
Well, we're still gonna go down there probably and take a cake. Okay, so you're gonna get something, and even if it's gonna be at your house, even if it's not done yet.
Trey, how much is the venue that y'all using?
Up there.
Up there.
I don't remember exactly. It was a pretty penny though.
What's the pretty penny?
Trey, did you ask everybody already or no?
Yeah, we're still waiting for some of the like the RSVPs and shit. Where are you gonna go or what?
I'll probably give you guys in charge of the field you guys will pick because since everybody's gonna be saying.
Wait, what are you talking about, James? You talking about?
I'm talking about Jackson's birthday.
Yeah, that's why I got confused.
This venue say I'm trying to get, you say it's not cheap, bro.
Nothing ever is.
Inflation.
Know who you're voting for.
I haven't asked nobody yet, but I can definitely put the feelers out there because I know like Tim and Tony would probably be down to play if they're not working.
Which means one of them will be working.
I probably could get I could probably get easily like 6 to 8 people.
You know what? We could just form a tournament. We could just make a tournament happen.
I can't get that.
Yeah, I'm not doing no tournament. I ain't gonna be seeing no fucking.
I'm playing one game.
Hey, look, Trey. Hey.
One game. First inning. Sub, please.
Hey.
Trey, you didn't even realize I don't care.
I volunteer as umpire.
I'm gonna swing, hit, crack a beer while somebody else is running the first.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, go.
Hey, Alex. Since I'm the umpire, you can call me Angel Hernandez.
Okay.
Oh my god.
James. Oh my god, that dude's terrible. So James, we did one of the highest packages you get. It comes with, like obviously the party setup, so on. They do goodie bags, a bunch, and I think a couple pizzas, and it was $594.
That's just. I don't know if we're doing the same spot. Is it just y'all? Like, there's not gonna be no outsiders.
Yeah, no, nobody else. Yeah.
Bro, I think we're at the same spot. I swear to God.
Is it
I
called?
Can't remember the name of it. Sam was like, "We're booking it. We're trying to book it now, bro." And that shit is blocked off for 3 hours.
Yeah,
and it's literally just us. And it's like they got like kiddie games, like you can play the games for free. You don't need tokens or shit like that.
Just an open gymnasium type shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's called We Rock the Spectrum.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like I don't know the name. I don't know the name of this place, but like it has games and stuff. They're gonna do goodie bags. They're gonna set up the backdrop for us. Yeah. We can play our own music. You can bring your own food, stuff like that. And I think it's like, I want to say it's like $525 for 3 hours.
It's a grip.
And so I'm just like, fucking barbecue.
Oh, shit.
All right, fellas. We do need to settle on something for next week, though. Okay, so next week's the NFL draft.
You want to come to my house?
I'm willing to. I don't know if they are.
Fuck it, man. If we got to do it, we got to do it. I'm taking off.
I don't got the space for it. Like, my living room is little as fuck. We don't got the space. My kid will knock over the tripods he throws them.
Yeah, I was seriously want to invite y'all over here because, I mean, fuck, it's far as fuck for Trey, but it's closer for y'all. But, like, I know Brianna's going to be a head case. Brianna's going to be a head case as far as watching it. And then, I don't know, but that's probably the only possible.
I mean,
I have.
Bro, our kids all range from the age of like what, 1 to 4. Like,
yeah,
it ain't. You know, it can be the same thing no matter where we go, brother.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
I don't mind doing it.
But you'll be at. Are you gonna have internet and all that at the new house already?
Yeah, it's already installed. But
So
I don't know. I don't know if you guys want to take a drive. That's a drive.
You have some land?
The what?
I said you have land?
No, it's a community like yours.
But I'm saying like you have a backyard.
Yeah, I have a backyard.
Okay. I can let my boy just open the back door and say, good luck, don't open anything. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean it's good.
Because if we're not staying for the whole draft, I could probably bring the wife and kids and make that work. Make a little trip out of it.
I mean, I don't know if I want to do 4 hours of a full first round again.
That's what I'm saying. I think the first how long was the first 15 picks?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, do we want to do the lottery? Do we want to just do the 18 teams that didn't make the playoffs?
Whatever.
It don't matter.
Because that's a lottery, right?
I don't mind making.
I'll still be moving in.
I know I can't do like 4 hours. You know what I mean? I could probably do 1.5 2.
Alex, we ain't spending the night, bro. So I mean, we can bring our own lawn chairs. We can sit. We'll sit on that shit for the thing. Like it don't matter, bro. It could be like it could look like those empty apartments and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. As long as you got
It's gonna
internet.
be empty.
As long as you got internet, bro. It really does not matter. Like as long as we got internet connection, that's what's gonna count.
Okay, how about we do it like this? Who's the most commuted person? Who could be the most commuted person that's like fairly commuted? Like if everybody,
it's me or you.
Yeah, y'all too. Because I'm on one opposite side and he's on the other.
Trey is far north west, and then Alex is down in Brazil. So it's really between me and you, James. Watch, I'll just text Art. Hey, Art, you want to host this? But I mean,
how did Steph Curry make that?
Dude, that's crazy, right?
I just don't think I have the space for it here myself. But I mean, I could try to make it work if y'all want to do this here.
Bro, it's 4 of us sitting down.
You know what? And also, it might be inconvenience. It might be more convenient too if we do it here, because I could just send Julian to my mom's across the street.
You know what, Jose? You could probably do it at yours and send Viviana to our house.
She ain't going all the way over there on a school night. What the fuck? On a school night, she ain't going all the way over there.
Maybe.
Shit.
Yeah.
No. There's no maybe, Alex. I am telling you what this woman will not do. She will not go on a Thursday. Not unless I'm driving. If I'm driving, it's one thing.
Okay, let me ask you this. Would it just be more convenient to do like we did with the NBA this past year and just do it on here and stream it at our houses?
It was so much fun doing it in person, though.
It was. I'm just asking.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I also like it was so much more fun to like doing it. And besides, if we don't plan this now, and right now it sounds like we can get Alex. I'm telling you, if we don't have him here, he ain't gonna show up on the live stream. I know my sister-in-law enough to be like, she's not gonna let him on.
True, I get that.
Ain't that right, Alex?
Yeah, I'm gonna try because it's gonna be our first day, and I know she's not gonna help me during the weekend because she has to help. She has to work this weekend, so it's basically gonna be me all by myself moving everything.
So it sounds like if I host it, you can come, right?
Yeah. If you host it, I could probably come.
All right.
I will come.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll host it then. I'll send y'all the address, and then we'll make it work. We'll just do like the first like 16, 18 picks. That's
what I figured. Like half.
We don't need to like. I don't think the playoff teams are gonna be like that big of a deal. I mean, I don't know. Right? Like maybe someone gets a steal pick, they move up in the draft. But the commercials killed me last year, bro.
It did.
4 hours to get 32 picks. It was just actually 31 because one team had to forfeit that fucking pick.
That's right.
So, hey Trey, you think that was an elbow?
I don't know, bro. I saw that too.
I gotta watch the game right now. Once we're done from this shit.
I think that was
he did that shit. He did that shit on purpose.
Yeah, and it was real slick too.
He was mad because he didn't get the call earlier, I think.
Well, I don't know who's elbowing who right now. Who's bumping?
Sabonis.
Oh, wait, trying to knock out Draymond?
Well, he kind of like it was a back down. He hit him with an elbow, but it was kind of like smooth because it was like the elbow went into like the turnaround.
It looked like it was a normal.
It was like a clear. It looked like a clear elbow. Try to clear him out.
So Sabonis trying to get some revenge from last year. Got it. All right. We'll see how it goes. But guys, obviously the NBA playoffs start this weekend. It's gonna be a lot of fun. NFL draft is next week, so we get to have a zesty draft party next week.
Get the fuck out of here.
Alex, do you want to come in all pink? What do you want to do? Do you know it's your new quarterback, so you want to
I gotta fucking paint my nails and shit.
Yeah, all that shit. You want to be all glittered up? I mean, I don't know how you feel, bro. I mean, I don't know. Okay, let me ask you this because we haven't talked about football in a minute. What should my Patriots do, guys?
Fucking sell the team.
All right, fuck you.
No, I don't know, man. They haven't been good in drafting, Jose, in a really long time.
That was also Belichick era, and we're post it now. We're post Belichick era, so it's all. I'm nervous, bro. I don't know.
So who's calling the shots right now?
Well, Gerard Mayo's the head coach. Who the fuck is our GM? I already forgot the name. But I mean, I know Alex Van Pelt is our OC.
You would think Mayo would have a heavy on the first pick, his first year, trying to make a stamp on his team.
Yeah, but you also don't want to let him make no terrible pick and he don't pan out to be that coach.
I don't think we got a GM.
Really?
So I think it's gonna come with the ownership and all them that it's gonna be deciding. Fucking Brian Smith is gonna be our personnel coordinator. I think Robert Kraft stays out of it. I think Jonathan Kraft is gonna be the one that's more in the conversations. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't think so, because this is gonna be Robert Kraft's first time in the top 5 pick in a really long time.
Elliot Wolf is the de facto general manager. He's the director of scouting. Okay, so it's our main scout guy that's going to be our GM for now.
Oh God,
that's interesting. He used to be the assistant general manager for the Browns in the late 2010s. And if you're talking about the late 2010s, when that's when they got like Baker and they turned it around for a while, so that might not be a bad pickup. You know what I mean? So
did you would you be upset if they pick up JJ?
You're more the college guy. I feel like we're just getting Mac Jones again if we do that.
You think so?
Am I tripping? Another guy who is coming off a national championship game who wasn't the main factor to winning that championship.
But he has a better arm. He has a better arm than Mac Jones.
He does.
He does. I would. He
got a lot more throw power than Mac Jones. I would. I'm not trying to sell him to you. I'm not taking him above.
Yeah, but
okay. So Alex, would you take him over Drake May?
Yes, I would, because whenever I understand JJ didn't throw a lot in like a lot of games, but whenever it came down to it, when it was 3rd and 7, 3rd and long, he would make the throws that needed to be. They're a run first team, and that's fine. But whenever JJ needed to make a play, he made it.
I really want Jaden Daniels. I between the three of them, I'd rather have Jaden. I was going to watch him.
No, I don't. I really don't think Jaden Daniels is gonna work out.
I just like the size. I think he's gonna be fine. I think he's smart enough to. I don't know. Maybe he is injury prone a little bit. So I don't know. I'm just okay, Alex. I know you've accepted the zesty quarterback. I'm gonna be nervous as fuck with this pick, right? Like last year, I felt great with Christian Gonzalez, right? And I think he's. By the way, I remember earlier last year. You were like, you should have gotten Christian Gonzalez jersey. Motherfucker changed the jersey number right away. Fuck no. I'm glad I didn't. God damn. He's playing number 0 now. He was number 6 last year. Fuck.
He's gonna be a cornerstone for that team.
Why is Ben McAdoo on my fucking staff? What the heck? Oh my God. I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm freaking out. Trey, are you not freaking out? You think you're gonna get Bo Nix or something?
I'm not freaking out because I'm waiting for another year to even think about being a fan.
I mean, every year for me is a freaking nightmare right now. I mean, you might be losing PS2 on one of these trades.
Ever since Peyton left, brother.
Well, now you got Sean Payton instead.
Yeah, and now they're saying that court didn't show up because he wants to get paid.
Hey James, how do you feel? How do you feel about your team? The quarterback's not going to get paid, but also CD and Mike are going to hold out, and all this drama's going on over there.
I'm glad. So I feel two ways about this, right? Because of course, I haven't been a fan all off season, but I'm still a fan. And on the other hand, I would love for them to hold out. I would love for them to fucking sit out. With all due respect, CD deserves to get paid. He had a hell of a season. Micah had a hell of a season. We sucked in the playoffs. Dak had a hell of a season. I don't think Dak deserves to be the highest paid quarterback, or is he worth $60 million? He's just not. But the nature of the beast is every time somebody get paid, the next man up has to one up it. So I would love for him to go into the season playing on the contract that he has, and if they pay him, they pay him, and if they don't, they don't. But I really just would love to see the Cowboys get fucked and lose out on all three of them.
What?
What the fuck just happened to you?
Because, bro, we like, bro, they
Burn the ship, Alex. Burn the ship.
Yeah, they deserve it, bro. Like, these motherfuckers don't do nothing right by these players, bro. Like you finally got both sides of the ball equally ready to help each other go and be great. And then you just like they keep like Jerry Jones keeps touching shit. He keeps fucking putting his hands on stuff. Keep allowing them to be mediocre. They need a hard-nosed coach that can actually coach them on the field, clear out all the noise, and that's not being taken care of. Jerry Jones won't take his hand out the franchise, so fuck it. The players need to go. Let them go somewhere else and win. Fuck. Let them go. Send CD to the fucking New England Patriots. Send Micah to the fucking Chicago Bears. Send Dak to the fucking Broncos. There you go. Problem solved.
What the fuck just happened?
I just
those
really
are all
want,
good landing spots.
look.
For you guys.
I just really want Jerry Jones in a nice box that gets rolled into the dirt, and then the dirt gets pushed on top of the box. I'm not saying I want nobody to go anywhere, but if he just so happened to stop breathing, we might have a good season.
I think the most disappointing off seasons are the Cowboys and the Broncos by far. And
well, the Broncos can't afford anything, so that was like,
well, yeah, exactly. So
the Cowboys are just choosing not to do shit.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And that's what I was like saying. Like I was gonna say, the Broncos have a little bit more leeway because they do have to come off a lot of money off their books.
Bro,
So,
as you say that, and then Cortland Sutton's holding out because he's only getting paid $2 million this year.
Hey, this was the Cowboys' plans right here.
Us? That's the plans? It's us?
That's
We're in the reflection, fool.
So what? That was their plan.
it's straight. Was it trade?
Trigger trade, the new GM of the Dallas Cowboys.
They need you.
Bro, I feel like I could make better moves than some of these people that work in this.
Bro, I promise you, if I was boy, say,
I just feel like as fans, we just say it. We say that a lot. It's a lot harder than it I understand what you're saying, but it's also a lot harder to like just like. Also, it's like we're acting like we think they haven't done anything, but at the same time, we don't know the meetings they've had. We don't know the finances, all that. So that's what I mean by that.
I understand that, but.
And they also want to stay. They also want to stay ahead of the curve.
Okay, y'all talking over each other. Trey, go first.
I said, who have they signed? They signed their deep snapper. Re-signed their deep snapper, and now they signed Royce Freeman.
Yeah,
that baby Cowboys making moves, brother.
They also don't have the money to go splashy. So,
but look, this is what I'm not asking them to go pick up every fucking free agent again. I'm saying. Make the moves to the places that we were vulnerable this past season. Therefore, we can go further than where we were. There's no reason we lose at home to the Packers with lesser talent in the run game. Like, there's no way that should happen. So what do you do this offseason? There was a fat-ass guy named Christian Wilkins. We probably couldn't afford him, but we probably could have moved.
No, you could not afford him.
We could have went to go pick up DJ Reader, who was a lesser talent, but just as good in plugging up the run at the nose tackle. Then hold on, we just lost Vander Esch to fucking injury retirement. Why not go get Devin White? Why not even go get Bobby Wagner, who's still decent?
But you're saying, because
James, Bobby has a relation with Dan Quinn.
But you guys just drafted another DT one.
We got Mozzie Smith. He's not ready yet. But I'm just saying, bring in a vet, bro. You know what Cowboys like? Veteran leadership. So let's go get vets who can help these kids ball. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not just saying go out here and pick up every star-studded talent. No, I don't want that. I just want us to be good where we were lacking. We don't have linebackers who can stop the run. Let's go get linebackers that can stop the run. Overshawn
and if
got
not,
hurt.
teach somebody to stop the run.
Yes, or teach him. That's why I said Bobby Wagner.
Yeah.
I want a veteran presence. I don't want old ass Eric Kendricks who can't move. No, go get Devin White, get somebody that can run sideline to sideline. You go pick up somebody like Bobby, cheap on a vet's minimum, and then you get BJ Reader. Solidify the fucking front seven. Nice. That's all I was asking for. I didn't want nothing crazy. And then maybe a slot corner. Why the fuck we resign Jordan Lewis? He stays hurt and he can't stop nobody. Like, dude, it's not hard. I understand money and all that comes into play. That's what you pay people for.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited for next week's draft party already. We haven't touched football much lately, and that, we're letting the NBA, really like take our attention away. But like next week's gonna be so much fun to like really get back into it. So, do y'all want to do a Tuesday episode, or do y'all want to skip it and just wait till Thursday?
I say skip it, wait till Thursday. That's an excitement build.
All right, that's not a problem for that. So that's awesome, cool.
Hey,
Marvin Harrison, let's go. I was gonna go ahead.
Before we go, I think I want to make a prediction who makes a splash during the draft. And I think it is going to be Denver. I think Denver does.
I think y'all make a splash. I think the Bears do.
You know what, Alex?
Well,
Alex, I got you.
I think the Bears are going to have the same. The Bears are going to have the same draft as what Houston had last year.
I was about to say. So, Alex, you might not want these two players, or you might want a different set of two players, but I think you move up and you nab Marvin Harrison. And you,
Bro, if they get Marvin fucking Harrison, I will be hot, bro. They're gonna be so disgusting on offense.
Now if you move
But
up,
we do need a pass rusher.
Yeah, you don't really need a receiver, but I mean there's a chance that happens. Though Joe Alt wouldn't be a bad idea, but I know you say he already have a tackle, so you don't need that specifically. I need Joe Alt. I need Marvin Harrison. I need everything.
So that's right. That's what I said. If they would have kept Justin, they would have been perfect to get another receiver because Keenan Allen is pretty much a rental,
guy, bro. He wasn't a guy. Look, we don't got to bring this up again. It wasn't a guy.
Listen. When I tell you, whenever we got Keenan Allen, I was like, this is perfect because Keenan Allen is, I think, was pretty much a rental. I think he's going to be a rental. We're not gonna extend him. That's why I was like, that's perfect to bring another receiver behind Keenan, and the rookie receiver would play number 3. So whenever Keenan leaves, now the rookie receiver takes his role. But that didn't happen. So I was like, damn, now we gotta get a fucking DN.
It's okay. No, it's okay. They didn't want Justin. He's gonna thrive in Pittsburgh. Let's all hope. Hopefully I'll be honest. I think Pittsburgh. I'll save it for next week. We need content for next week. We need talk. We need discussions. It'll be local. Guys, bring your own drinks. Bring your own food. God, there's like 2 more games I just thought of right now. I don't know if y'all want to do it. Y'all want to do it? Yeah. No. Maybe. All right.
Do what?
Like 2 more games. I got 2 more games in my head.
Let's do it real quick.
All right. So Trey, you're back. It's been a while. So the last 2 weeks, and I haven't posted on TikTok, and I need to get to them. We've been doing 20 questions. So I'm going to think of a player, an NBA player.
I got the last one.
Even though we've been talking about football, I'm thinking of an NBA player, and y'all have 20 questions to figure out who that is. Yes or no questions. So, guys, whoever wants to go first, y'all can. Go ahead.
Is this player
in the West? Oh wow!
Is that? Wait, I didn't even hear James.
I said he is in the East. Alex was in the West.
So should I just count that as one question, just to be fair? Okay.
Yes.
West. There you go. That's yes or no. It's your yes or no answer. Yes.
Okay.
So he's in the West.
Did he go to college?
These are things I gotta Google now. You son of a bitch.
If he didn't, we just never mostly like everybody in this fucking league.
I gotta also remember I'm not a college guy in my head, so I'm not thinking on the top of my head. So yes, he did go to college.
Fuck.
Let Trey ask a question, guys. It's his turn now. Come on, y'all being selfish.
Mr. Parker.
I think he's thinking silently while he's muted.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because I was gonna ask, is he in the West? Obviously. Western College. Is he in the playoffs?
That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
No.
Damn. Okay, let me check something out here.
Fucking Jose's playing Jedi mind tricks. Is this player in the play-in tournament?
Yes.
Ah, you motherfucker.
Yeah, you see this motherfucker right here. I'm telling you.
Good shit, Alex.
Okay, so we got the Hawks, Bulls.
He's trying to play
Heat,
Jedi
Sixers.
mind tricks.
Hawks,
No, it's the
Bulls,
West.
Heat, Sixers.
It's the West.
Oh shit! Yeah. Sorry. I clicked the wrong thing. My fault. So Warriors, Kings, Pelicans, and Lakers.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, I didn't answer. I didn't lie to you.
No, you didn't.
You did it. You did it. But I knew what you were trying to do. I seen your face. I'm like, this guy.
Yeah, I gave you the hints on purpose.
He cannot play me.
No.
What is that? Is that 4 questions so far? Right?
That's 4 questions. Yeah.
We got.
Is
Do we want to narrow by
Wait.
team or position?
Is it a guard?
Yes.
There's position.
That's 5.
Should we
Somebody
try
else
and
has a
narrow by
question.
team? Or is that too many?
Does this team wear purple?
Interesting, because the Kings and Lakers wear purple. Do you consider Pelicans? No, because it's blue and red, right?
No, they don't wear purple.
Warriors or Pelicans then? Right, because Pelicans in purple, is it?
Is this Alex? Go, Alex.
I'll go ahead. Okay.
let
Does
Alex
this
have all the
guy wear a
fun.
headband?
I have to look that up now. Actually,
So it's a guard.
yes.
He wears a headband. I know who it
With
is.
a headband?
Is it?
All right, I'll let you guys.
Oh, okay.
Ask some
I'll let you
questions.
guys go.
Don't just fucking spoil it right away. Just go ahead and ask some fucking questions to make this worthy of a fucking full video. You dicks.
Yeah, we're able to get it. That was
Like motherfucker James last week was like, this guy, Rudy Gobert. Like,
So I can't guess who it is.
you can.
You can't.
You're no fun.
Should I take a risk?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is it
Go ahead.
Dante DiVincenzo?
No.
No. Who?
He said DiVincenzo. It's not even on our team.
He plays in the East.
I thought he plays.
He plays for the Knicks. What the?
He got traded.
He plays for the Knicks.
I told you I haven't been watching
Hey,
basketball that much.
Jose. Well, whenever somebody says a name, you should automatically take away 5.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Shut up.
It's literally 20 questions, bro. Not 20 minus 5 if you get it wrong.
Daddy,
What's up, dude?
What's up, big dog?
offer
Hey. Do you want to watch Goku?
Koku.
All right, go watch Goku. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Julian, tell us what name he wrote down. Hurry up.
Okay, go with mommy. I'll be right there. All right. So no, Alex, I'm not gonna take 5
You just
points
told-
from y'all.
You just told your kid to get the fuck out of here on the.
Yeah, that's fine. I love him. You don't matter. The fuck I care.
I wish somebody would tell me how to talk to my goddamn.
Bro, you should hear what I said about Viviana back in the day when I was playing the Xbox. When the Xbox is on, you are off. What? I did tell you that. I didn't stutter.
Whoop his ass. Whoop his ass.
I know I love him, but I'm still live.
I'll be talking to Addison crazy too.
We're fathers and husbands, bro. It don't matter. All right, so
Yeah.
we're at. I was like, what? Question
My
8.
wife's the third.
All right.
I can't talk to my daughter like that.
James, Trey, good luck. Keep going.
I'm gonna let them pick because I already know who it is.
I think I know who it is too.
Well, then,
Yeah,
yes.
go for it. Because I
Is it what's his name? Alvarado?
What's that name?
I don't know. The point
Alvarado
guard
for
for
the
the Pelicans.
Pelicans.
What's that first name?
Jose.
Is it Jose?
Yes,
Some
it's
fucking guy named Jose.
Fucking good. 2 for 2, baby. Stop playing with me.
Who are you gonna guess, Alex?
That was him.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, good job, guys. Good job. All right, one last game. And because I mentioned earlier, this might be the final week of the Warriors' Big Three. I want to do a blind rankings of dynasties.
Ooh.
So it'll be six teams. And so the first team up will be the Golden State Warriors dynasty. Where would you rank them? Blind rank them without knowing what the other ones are.
You said 6 teams, 6 dynasties.
Yes.
Golden State's first. Where would you rank them?
I'll put him at 4.
And oh, by the way, consensus. Y'all have to vote. Yeah.
Shit. Fuck. James, don't fuck it up, man.
Y'all gotta agree. Hey, and debate. Don't be fucking like all nice and be buddy, James. Fight for your rights.
Me and James been actually pretty good with this consistency.
Well, Trey, also you got to debate this. You think that the Golden State dynasty is only a 4?
Wait, because you got Spurs, you got the Lakers.
And you don't know which ones I'm gonna say. So y'all just gotta guess.
You have the
I don't give a
Celtics.
fuck. Spurs, Lakers, Bulls, Celtics. Spurs, Lakers, Bulls, Celtics. Detroit. I think 4 is a good spot. I mean,
I was gonna say 3 or 4, so I'm cool with 4.
I like him at 5.
Good fucking hell. All right. So 4 for them? Okay. So what about the Lakers, Magic, and Kareem dynasty?
2.
Any consensus from your teammates?
I'm gonna say 3.
Damn. I'm also gonna say 3.
All right. So it looks like James has been outvoted, so it's 3 for them. All right. The 3-peat Lakers, Kobe and Shaq. You tell James is gaming, so he's very focused right now.
I think they should have been 3, honestly.
Hey, when I said it earlier, DiVincenzo, I meant that dude with the Warriors. I thought his name was DiVincenzo.
He used to play for the Warriors.
No,
he's talking about the curly-haired point guard.
Yeah, that one.
Potts?
I thought his name was DiVincenzo. Am I tripping?
DiVincenzo's for the Knicks, Vato.
Okay, I'm talking about the guy with the Warriors, the one with the curly hair and the headband.
He's talking about Potts, I think.
Jordan Poole? He's talking about Jordan Poole?
He didn't say the black eye.
Okay, I just wanted to make that point because I'm watching the game right now and I just saw him and I was like, wait a minute. But that's what I thought his name was. I apologize.
All right, so where are we putting the 3-peat Kobe Shaq dynasty? 1, 2, and 5 and 6 are available.
You gonna put him at 2?
I'm gonna put him at 2 too because I just gonna make him say that.
3-peat, Kobe and Shaq, damn near unstoppable. Like,
so what do we got solidified right now?
So now that y'all voted for 2, so 2, 3, and 4 are all gone.
that's the shittiest part.
So 1, 5, and 6. All right. The Spurs dynasty.
Gotta go at 5.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully.
Alex, you get a vote. I mean, looks like it doesn't matter either way, but
Yeah, 5.
okay.
I mean, I'm pretty, ironically, like, I'm pretty comfy putting them there. Like,
I wouldn't have put them below the Warriors to be honest, but that's just me.
the Warriors are
Me neither.
I wouldn't either, but shit.
Me neither. I wouldn't have put them on top of the Warriors.
You wouldn't have, or you would have?
I wouldn't have, because I thought Trey was gonna put the Lakers but the Kobe was I thought he was gonna put him at 5. But the reason why I was like, wait, I was kind of confused. Like, let me go with it then. I'll go with 2 then.
All right. The Boston Celtics dynasty with Bill Russell.
I knew he was gonna do that.
One.
Trey.
What?
All right. The Chicago Bulls dynasty is last. I don't want to see your nuts away.
Wait, I thought it was 5.
No, it's 6.
Spurs were 5.
Oh.
I knew it. That's why I said I did not want to put. Oh,
Oh, I thought there was only 5.
No, there's 6.
oh my God! I knew it, bro.
I'll put 2. Yo. And
No,
with that-
because earlier
No, I said
you told us.
I said 6.
No, earlier you told us you only have 1 and 5.
No. Earlier I said you had 1, 5, and 6. I might have cut out on your end. I said you had 1, 5, and 6 left.
Yeah, because I did hear just 1 and 5. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but I said from the get-go, and even James heard me. Like I said, 1, 5, and 6 were left, and it was gonna be 6 teams.
Oh God!
Y'all let the arguably the greatest dynasty fall last. I love it, to be honest. Let's get controversial. All right, guys, that's all I got for tonight. I know everyone's ready to go meet me. Well, James is ready to play games all night. Trey is ready to go to bed. Alex is tired of packing to move, and I have a child. It's going to be crazy. But I love him. So it's all good. Guys, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Follow us at Puro Pinche Sports on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Pinche Sports Pod on X. For Humble James, Trigger Trey Parker, the Professor, Alex Cruz, I almost say Garza. We are Puro Pinche Sports. And whoa. Oh, I guess I can't do the overlay no more. We are out. Damn, James, I can't believe you picked the Bulls at last.